Hello everybody, and welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 3. How is everybody doing tonight? Ashley Sam asked, hey all, how is everyone? And I've already responded to this in live chat, but I might as well, let everyone know how I'm doing. I'm coming off the back end of a bad migraine, as per usual. I mean, what else is new?
Did you guys
Literally, I was like hunched over in pain, like hiding my eyes from any source of light, like halfway through dinner. And also we took our dog for a walk after dinner, and I basically was miserable the entire time. Then I got home and I came in here and I crashed out on my couch and set my alarm for 7:45. So I think I fell asleep for like maybe 5 minutes, and it seems to have helped a little bit. But I've definitely got the migraine going on. It is going away, though. It is going away. I took my migraine medication like an hour and a half ago, and sometimes it takes about that long for the medication to actually kick in. And the bad thing about that, too, is, like, my medication sometimes makes me nauseous, so, like, it wasn't just bad enough that my head was pounding, I also was feeling like I was gonna throw up. But I'm doing better now, and so, like, let's not dwell on the bad stuff that happened. Let's dwell on the fact that I'm feeling a little bit better now. My husband is in chat. Hello, husband. Thank you for being here for me tonight. Hopefully we'll see some other familiar faces. Hopefully Disney and Kalis will be in. I know Kalis has not been feeling well. Like has been legitimately very sick. So, everybody send, healing thoughts Kalis's way. If you're in Discord, at any point in the next, tonight or day or so, send him good wishes or whatever. Because he's just been kind of having a rough time. So, yes, I have migraines, but Kayla seems to be, I think he's legitimately, I can't remember what he said it was. I want to say it involved his stomach, but I can't really remember. But I know he's sick. I'm not sure about Disney any given night. It kind of just depends on if Disney has, rehearsals or whatever. Or auditions or whatever theater job-related thing she's got going on that night. But hopefully we'll see some people in here. We did get a new subscriber between last night and tonight, which pleases me greatly. That means that we are indeed 2 subscribers away from 300 subscribers, which is a pretty big deal. So if you are watching and you are not subscribed to the channel and you want to help us out and help us hit that milestone number, please consider subscribing. And also remember to like the video, because every single time somebody likes one of our streams, YouTube shares it with other people on the YouTube platform, literally at that moment. And that is how we get more people in here to, not just to view our streams during, the live viewership portion, but also the VODs afterwards. I know that there are a few of you that actually just kind of can't really catch the streams when they're live, and so you rely on the VODs to be able to watch these series, and I'm eternally grateful that you guys are here as well. Oh, and Ashley Sam says, flu, Kayla said. It's almost done. Wait, oh, Bill says, hi, Ashley, I'm good. It's been a week, ready for it to be done. And Ashley Sam says, it's almost done. This is true. Always look on the bright side of life. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. You know how the song goes. So last time on Xenoblade Chronicles 3, we ascended Gondor. And we did, a little bit of side questy stuff, because honestly, the Gondor quest was super quick. And I needed to fill a little bit of time with that. We also watched Banjo. We watched, Bill, I don't know if you're still in here, but this may be an interest, I know that you don't stick around and watch, all of necessarily the gameplay of these streams, but I know that you're sometimes interested in, the extra stuff. And last night, we did another Let's Watch YouTube Together moment, and we watched so John Lovitz, I'm sure you know who he is, hun, but John Lovitz did he voiced an advertisement for the video game Banjo-Kazooie back in 1998. And Blockbuster created this VHS tape that they would send out to people. So, I got a VHS tape in the mail from Blockbuster Video that had, the little Banjo-Kazooie logo on it. And it was basically them trying to sell this game, and it's 11 minutes and 45 seconds of John Lovitz talking very, very enthusiastically about Banjo-Kazooie, and basically spoiling the entire game. I mean, they really do, in that video, they really do show you, there's 9 worlds in the game, and they show you every single world. They even show you the boss fight. They show you, like, the Gruntilda boss fight. It's crazy. It's, like, literally nothing is spared, so... But as a kid, I guess I didn't care about that. And also, it's a platformer, you know, it's not a very story-driven game or anything, so... but it's a lot of... It's literally one of my favorite games of all time, if not my favorite game of all time, and to, like, watch that VHS tape... I mean, I probably watched that VHS tape a million times when I was a kid. So that was a very nostalgic, fun moment. But anyway, tonight my plan is that we are going to ascend, and yes, we are experiencing a very personal close-up with Noah, and I suppose Senna as well. Senna's looking very inquisitively at Noah. Oh, she's thinking something right now. What did... Oh, she's staring at him again. We're gonna be ascending Triton today, I think. I think it's another one that's not very involved.
It's not gonna strike us or anything, right?
So the plan here is that we are going to do Triton's Hero Ascension Quest, and then we are going to finally kill the remaining unique monsters around Aionios that we have left. I think there's only really like a handful. There's like maybe 5 or 6 of them. Could be even less than that, I'm not sure. I know that like the Asia region and the Fornis region, I'm pretty sure are completely done. But we'll go through the list. We'll go through the list of all the unique monsters, and actually what we'll do is we'll go through the list of all of the Soul Hacker skills and arts. And any skill or art that says we haven't unlocked yet, we will find that unique monster, and we will go and we will kill them with the Soul Hacker skill attached. So that is the plan of action for this evening. That also probably means that this stream is going to be a little on the shorter side, sort of similar to last night's stream. But that's honestly okay. With how I've been feeling, you know, I mean, we'll always play it by ear. If I feel like streaming a little bit longer tonight, then we can always go longer. By the way, the stream is it is not doing very well tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of a poke in Discord. Stream is super slow to start. Who am I gonna see in tonight? And I'll do a smiley face because I don't want to seem impolite or pushy, but sometimes some of y'all need reminders that streams are going on. I don't understand why. You literally have notifications on YouTube, and we start at the exact same time, and we have started at the exact same time every single day for basically the last 8 months. But some of y'all are like, oh, I forgot stream, you know, was going on, and that's fine. I mean, y'all have your own lives, but sometimes I just have to do a little bit of an extra nudgy nudge, that's all. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna replace Fiona with Triton.
He'd best be ready.
Probably one of the only times you're ever gonna see me do this. And then apparently all we need to do is we need to eat Manana's battle soup. Oh, which I can't...
Let's make the most of our break,
I
guys.
can't actually do here.
All right, let's get going.
I have to go to an
Time's
actual
wasted.
campfire to do this. Okay, so in that case, I don't know, my favorite place to go is the Ascension Grounds. So we'll go to the Ascension Grounds, and we will cook up some of Manana's battle soup. And I don't know why specifically this triggers this, but apparently it does. You have to have Triton in the party, and you have to eat Manana's battle soup. And then,
Let's make the most of our break,
hopefully something will happen. Alright, so cooking. Hopefully we have this. Okay, we do have this, Manana's battle soup. So we could spend coins, or we could spend ingredients. Honestly, the ingredients are super easy. Technically, I don't have a use for Nopon coins, but I don't know, not being at 99 would annoy me, so let's just cook with ingredients. Cheryl is here. Nudgy nudge, what are your opinions on grapes? I love grapes, but I do not love grape-flavored things. Cheryl, thank you for asking. So artificial grape flavoring, Cheryl, actually makes me vomit. Like, literally. You can ask my husband. One time, he was getting like a cough medication or something for me, some kind of, I don't know, NyQuil or whatever. And I told him specifically, I was like, just make sure that it doesn't have grape flavoring in it, because if it has artificial grape flavoring, I will vomit. And he was like, okay. So he went to the store and he picks it up and he brings it back, and it says something like multi-berry or wild berry or mixed berry or something on the front. What he doesn't pay close enough attention to is that also on the front there's a picture of grapes. And so in this medicine that he handed me, and I didn't see the box, I only saw the bottle or whatever, and I didn't see the picture of the grapes or anything. But I trusted him, you know, I took this medication, and I guzzled it down, and the moment it entered my mouth, like, I still tried to swallow it, and that didn't go well. Like, literally within the next 60 seconds, I was vomiting all of my stomach contents up into the sink. I literally hate it that much. I don't know, it could be an allergic reaction to it. I don't know what there would be in artificial grape flavoring that would make me do that, but, you know, that's how it is. And Bill says, just don't give them to dogs. This is true, grapes are also toxic to dogs as well. But I do love actual grapes, that's the weird thing. Artificial grape flavoring, heck no. Actual grapes, love them. Could just sit there and eat an entire bowl of them. And you know what happens when you eat an entire bowl of grapes? You gotta poop. Honestly, I probably should be eating grapes more. It would help keep me regular, you know what I mean? Cheryl says, I'm doing okay, midterms are next month. Oh man, good luck on those, Cheryl. And then Cheryl says, what am I saying? Midterms are next week. Oh dear lord, that's a lot sooner than next month. Okay, info acquired, Banana's cooking. This is what we are supposed to get for doing this. Oops, I don't know why I canceled out of that.
Better make sure we're well rested.
Okay, so now we have to discuss Banana's cooking. Oh, specifically we need to be at the Pharaonis Hulk in the hillside. I think it'll teleport us there. Yes, it will. Okay, so if I do this, it'll teleport us there, and it should automatically start this, I think. I don't know. Cheryl says grape flavoring is eh.
Phew.
According to me and my
finally
body
here.
and my taste buds, artificial grape flavoring is not just eh, it is... Ah! It is disgusting.
Let's make the most of our break, guys.
Alright, so we're gonna discuss this here, and this is gonna start Triton's Hero
I think we
Ascension
need to
Quests.
discuss this.
Hopefully this will be a good one, because I'm not really sold on
about
Triton.
our next destination.
Ahoy, laddie. There's somewhere I be wanting to go to.
I am not laddie, and I'm under no obligation whatsoever to listen to you.
Actually, there's a bunch of places I need to pay a visit to.
You can talk to yourself all you want. We don't have the time to
Nemkev is
listen to
here.
you
Hello,
drone on.
Nemkev. How are you
It
doing
was
tonight,
on a
friend?
cold day.
It is wonderful to see
nearly
you.
100 years ago.
Hey, don't just ignore me when I'm talking to you.
Oh god,
I
Tion.
was on a journey at the time, seeking strong foes.
What? Like you're doing now, you mean?
Don't encourage him.
One day, I ran into him.
Who is
Him.
him?
Aye, him. An eccentric man, was he? Couldn't fight his way out of a paper bag.
Oh.
But then, he ended up entrusting something important to me.
I see. But if this was so long ago, then that man must be...
Anyone's life is short if you look at it from my perspective. Not that I be trying to
I
offend
wonder how
you
old
folks.
Triton actually is.
Anyway, this
'Cause
man,
technically the-
he handed me,
Technically, the Mobius can live
I
forever.
think it was,
But they still age?
After that,
So
I
I don't
can't
get it.
remember a blessed thing.
You think? You can't remember? What are we supposed to do with that?
So what does this have to do with where you want to go?
Very good question, girl.
Bill says, why is
It came
Hagrid
to me
narrating?
suddenly that
I
when
sorta
he
hear
and
it.
I went
Sorta sounds
places,
like him a
I'd
little
leave
bit.
Some kind of mark. I mean, it'd be a bother if I forgot where we went, eh? So I left
more like
my
a-
giant
it's like a pirate
handprints
version of
all
Hagrid,
over the
though.
place.
A little more
All
seafaring.
over the place, huh? Very helpful.
Well, now and then stuff comes back to me. I just remembered I left one mark by a lake around where Gamma is.
So we're
right
gonna be
now.
going to these marks then,
Does the place
huh?
stand out?
Sorry. Can't remember anything except that mark.
This guy is like Dory
Back then, I
from
used to
Finding
fly
Nemo. He
everywhere in
can't
the
remember
Pharaonis.
anything.
You used the Pharaonis just for that? What the... What a waste.
I suppose. It did cause a few squabbles with some other colonies.
Forget about that. At least we've got something to aim for.
But...
Of course, we
Tion's
can't just
not
run around
sold on
endlessly
this.
hunting for those marks. But if we see something similar to what he remembers, it might jog his memory.
Then I suppose I don't mind.
Sorry, folks.
Look at that.
Just keep
Look
your
at that
eyes peeled
queen
for a
energy that
great.
Tion gives off when he sits. I love the way Tion sits because it's basically the way that I sit. Like, Tion is not ready. Like, he's not taking anyone's crap when he sits down. Like, you know what I mean? He just gives off those vibes, and that's sort of me, I guess. Not all the time, but like definitely when I cross my legs, which is often. It's often. Shil is here. You know what we should say? Can I turn this quest into Shil? Truly, they're nobody better at scheming ideas for profit of caravans. It Masterpun who come up with idea of register. You don't say. That's so different from Riku and Manana's area of expertise. Takes all sorts, I guess. Okay, apparently I don't have all of the Nopon stones. Apparently I do not. While I remember, I actually want to go into... I don't know. Who doesn't need one of their skills? Do you need all your skills? You know what, Uni, you don't have to have your talent art, like, right at the start of battle. What I want to do is I want to put Soul Hack on somebody. That way, if we find unique monsters tonight, I don't forget that I need to have Soul Hack on so we can actually absorb the abilities. So, we'll put that on now while I remember. And then I guess we're teleporting to this location, wherever this is. Nemkev, it is wonderful seeing you, friend. Did I lure you here with my Monster Hunter title? Is that why you're here today, Nemkev? We are indeed hunting monsters, just not in Monster Hunter World. But I thought it was funny because, you know, I think even in my Discord post for tonight, I said we're playing Monster Hunter tonight in Xenoblade Chronicles 3. And then I did like a little, you know, like raspberry emoji face. Not like an actual raspberry, you know what I mean? It's called a raspberry when you stick your tongue out and you go, you know, that one.
Judging by the lay of the land.
Oh, it's a handprint. Oh no.
Ah, there it is.
Oh no, is it another follow the tracks quest? Well, maybe, ooh, maybe not.
Is this?
Yar, there it be. That be my handprint and
Oh.
no mistake. As big as a whale as always.
Okay, his hands are not that big.
that
Look
jog
at
your
his
memory?
hands and then look at that handprint. Not the same.
Hi, my friend and I used to go off hunting a lot. I'm sure it was in,
That phrasing is very telling.
he would keep this thingy on him that he used to treasure. But blow me down if I can't remember what that thingy might be.
Well, is there anything else you can think of?
I only traveled with him for a short time, I did. Seems like I only have to blink and another human passes away.
That's gotta be pretty
you
rough.
managed to remember this
Like,
much about
living
him.
that much longer
Otherwise,
than
we
everybody
wouldn't
else.
Be here.
I wonder.
Watching everybody
I
you
probably
love
should have
die
asked before, but
around you.
what
Although
even
as a
made you remember
Mobius, do they
something from
really
that
love
long ago?
anybody? I don't know.
Ah,
Well,
well. It was
Noah
when I
loved
watched
Mio,
our
I
fair
guess, or N
knock-on
loved
lady
M.
cooking up a storm. And it just popped into my head. I felt dissatisfied, like something was missing.
Food of banana nummy?
Nay, nothing like that, miss. I love just about anything I eat. Ah, that stirred something. Day after day, he'd peek inside his little pot thing. Ah, it's come back to me. We were broadsided by a rapple, and my mate brought out his pot. He murmured something or other about fermentation.
was his friend a Nopon?
Fermentation. What's up with that?
Who just carries
Was
a
it
pot
some
with him?
science experiment or something?
Besides
Green
Manana.
wings, what is in this pot?
Besides Manana, who carries a pot with them? You know what I mean? Oh look, a Rapple. How coincidental that this is happening.
Isn't that a Rockwell right now?
On your
No
guard,
Caught
guys.
is back and says Ryan from Xenoblade Chronicles is the final boss, secret final boss. Oh no, not Ryan. Ryan is too sexy to be the final boss. Oh no, we will all lose. If Ryan is the final boss, then we all lose. He's just too sexy. He's just too sexy, I'm sorry. He has great hair and big muscles and looks really, really good in like a... I guess you could call it a crop top. He kind of wears a crop top. I mean, let's be real. Nemkev says, I do like the series, though. I want to rewatch it later. I've been busy with my thesis. Oh, what are you doing for your thesis, Nemkev? I would love to hear about that. Nemkev and Cheryl, you both are in here at the same time. This is wonderful. You know what we should do? Maybe not tonight, because I'm feeling a little run down today, but like sometime soon we should get back together and we should like have a chat fest in Discord, in like the voice channels. That was fun. I loved that. We should do that again sometime.
Stick me with spines and call me a spike, Archon. That monster knew how to put up a fight.
A fight? That was awful. How the spark did you forget about that?
Look, whatever, it's done.
And yeah, Nemkev, no Cod is just joking about... Ryan is one of the main characters of the first game, so he's just joking about him being the final boss.
There we go. Reminisce away, old timer.
But thank you, friend. I appreciate that you look out for those.
When there was no Colony Gamma here, back then it was Colony Iota and Colony 18 who were at each other's throats. Of course, in I blundered with no clue at all, and I ended up with both of them trying to send me into the deep.
Yeah, when I said reminisce, I meant about something relevant, yeah?
Our poor party.
A console, that be sure.
Triton is a lot.
Then, just about anybody tried to have a
Triton's a handful.
Triton.
It's like having a child.
Right, I'm punching him.
Permission
to punch.
Or like an elderly grandmother,
Hold on until
or
after he's
grandfather, which is kind of what he is.
While we were fleeing the colonies, we made a little meal of the monster we killed here. Quite a good cook was my mate.
Stop it. People are gonna think you're being serious, friend.
Sorry, kiddies. Looks like there's nothing here.
Come on, we can't end it like this.
Well, I reckon it might be round where Lambda is now.
Then let's get over there. You might remember something else.
Cheryl says, I don't know why my friend found this so funny.
His cooking skills were pretty decent, right?
Nah, he just really loved to travel. But by the flames, was he a hoot?
Okay, I just wanted to hear that bit. Cheryl says, I don't know why my friend found this so funny, but she laughed so much. I said, if you wear a singlet on top of another singlet, you get a doublet. Is that actually how you say that word? Do you call it a doublet? Because I know that you get one in, like, Breath of the Wild toward the beginning of the game. I mean, granted, a lot of games have doublets and whatever in them, but aren't they pronounced like doublets or doublé, or... I don't even know. I've always wondered if I've been pronouncing that word properly. Nocot said, he really should have been a hero, though. I'm really sad that Ryan wasn't a hero. I'm really sad that, like, all of the main characters from the first two games haven't made an appearance in this one. I feel like if this is supposed to be the ultimate Xenoblade game and, like, have all these references to the first two games, we should get eventually... Like, they brought Shulk and Fiora through a interdimensional portal in, like, the DLC challenge mode for 2. There's no reason that we can't have, like... You know, the gang's all here and, like, have everybody as, like, hero classes. That would be awesome. But I kind of feel like it's not going to happen because, let's be real, we're getting another hero class and it's some robot and we have no idea who they are. So, like, I feel like if they were gonna have, like, old characters be the DLC hero classes, then we wouldn't be getting some random robot as, like, the next one. But, you know, we could always dream. Nocot says, have you beat Xenoblade Chronicles 3? Yes, we have beat Xenoblade Chronicles 3. We're basically, right now, we have 3 hero classes left to ascend, and then we're done. D-O-N-E. Now, granted, I still could do extra side quests and stuff, like optional side quests after that to continue streams if I want to, but I'm not sure yet. I haven't officially decided, but basically, tonight is going to be Triton's Hero Ascension. Tomorrow is going to be Sagiri's Hero Ascension, and Saturday is going to be Valdi's Hero Ascension. And then we're done. Everybody's ascended, we finished the main story, like, we've done all that kind of stuff. The only thing past that point that I would need to decide if I want to do is, like, how many other side quests do I want to do? Like, there's some There's some Keva's Castle Affinity that I still want to grind out. I don't know, maybe we'll do one of those tonight if we have some time. But if I decide I don't want to do any extra side quests, then Saturday may very well be the last stream of Xenoblade until the DLC comes out. But again, haven't decided. All sort of feels like it depends on how I'm feeling, how well the game is doing, like if our viewership is just dropping off, like, and you know, maybe I'll do one extra bonus stream of like optional side quest day, but if nobody shows up to that, then I may not do another one. You know, it just kind of depends. By the way, if anybody is in here and you haven't liked the stream yet, do your civil duty and like the stream so that we can get more friends in here. I'm loving the chattiness that's happening, but we really don't have a lot of people in here, surprisingly, despite how chatty live chat is. Cheryl says, we were laughing about it in a really quiet lecture theater. Also, I'm really sorry, I gotta go, 'cause study time. Have fun for the rest of the stream. Alright, Cheryl, you have fun too, friend. Don't study too hard. Okot says, I think there'll be heroes in the expansion pass wave 4. You should fight the super boss on stream. We've already beat all the super bosses, but if we have some time, maybe we will fight one of them. Okay, so now we have to look for another handprint, which means I'm just gonna teleport. Shoot. Let's go to the secret area. I feel like it's probably here. I don't know. But yeah, we may very well be... Stream 38 may very well be the last Xenoblade 3 stream for... until the DLC comes out. When the and honestly, does anybody remember when the DLC is coming out? Like, what? They gave us a release date, and I totally didn't even pay attention to it. We watched the Nintendo Direct together on stream the other night, by the way. It was a lot of fun. I'm super excited for Octopath Traveler 2. Oh my god, you have no idea, friends. So excited for that game. But yeah, we saw the DLC announcement, and I didn't even pay attention to the date.
The lay of the land. Ah, there it is.
Okay, so here's another one of his handprints, which I still think look way too big compared to how big his hands actually are.
About this place.
But didn't you insinuate Colony Lambda hasn't always been stationed here?
Aye, that's right. That place be great if you want a good solid defense, but woe betide ye if ye try launching an attack from it.
Woe betide
You had to
ye.
fight like a trooper back in the day, so there was no point in having a stationary base. If their commanders hold up inside, they're either very sure of themselves, or they're one ship short of a full fleet. By the by, see that big hole open up near the Faranas?
I do not.
Oh, that. Seems it's been there for some time.
I do not see a hole.
I bashed that one open with
Truth
these
be
here
told, I do
fists.
not see one.
Huh? You did that?
Wow, this is the kind of place my mate used to like to fish. And if he couldn't fish, I couldn't eat. I'd just sit on my arse. Well, I had time to kill, so I smashed chunks out of the cliff face every day.
Just because you were bored?
What man sees a wall and doesn't want to tear it down, I ask you?
I don't know what walls
me?
you've seen, buddy.
So, Triton, does that remind you of anything?
He was such an easy-going fella, but I never once asked him where he came from or how old he was. Now I come to think of it, I didn't even know wherefore he was traveling.
You didn't check in with your iris?
I wonder. It was all so long ago, I don't remember. Ah, but I know that when he and I arrived here, it was quite a balmy day. He peeked inside his pot, said that all the heat wouldn't do, then spoke about how he wanted to wait out the season.
What could that mean?
That's the thing about living as long as I have. I know it's important, but I just plumb forgot, and it ain't coming back.
Mate.
My memory's not what it used to be.
Clearly.
But I do recall Rogel.
Oh, okay, so Rogel is going to attack us any minute
We
now.
were once surrounded by them, I faintly recall. That was a hard battle indeed.
Oh, look, Rogel.
Like those things.
Ah! This just keeps happening!
Ha! What be life without a bit of excitement? We can vent by beating the tar out of them.
You know what? Fine. Let's do it!
Alright. So Artemis is here. Artemis has posted Artemis's song lyrics for the day, but I don't care. This isn't fair. I love the way you do your hair. I love the way you write your name. I love the way you're driving me crazy. You're driving me mad. I keep dreaming of prairies. No idea what song that is, as per usual, Artemis, but how are you doing tonight, friend? Artemis also says, I'm about to go eat and spend time with family, but I'll be back later tonight. Or, well, I think dinner is almost ready anyway. What are you having for dinner? Oh, somebody already asked. Artemis is having Swedish meatballs. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Sounds delicious.
Junie, I'm asking you. Please work with me a little.
I don't want to sound like
Okay.
Tion, but I'll say it anyway. This is all your fault.
So much. There's a lot of
Ah,
voice acting in
sorry,
this one,
girlie.
surprisingly.
Why don't I catch you a nice whopper to say I'm sorry? I'll roast it nicely and serve it up to you. It'll taste mighty fine, I promise.
Anyway, we're not getting any more clues from your memory.
I guess it can't be helped. It's such a long time ago after all.
First hunting, then fishing. What are we even doing here? Seriously?
I'm getting fed up running about like a headless turkin.
Oh, you're fed up?
Triton, you said the pot was dropped somewhere, didn't you? If it was so long ago, who's to say that someone didn't pick it up?
Oh, I didn't think of that. Guess it ain't impossible.
He's kind of infuriating.
so much
In like
time
an
has passed that
endearing
it
way,
got
but
buried or
still
something.
infuriating, you know?
So now I suppose you want us to start digging.
I'm just saying is all.
Can you really not think of anything else?
Oh, there might be one thing. Behind Keva's castle be those hovering reefs. They be triggering my noggin.
There must be something there then. Let's go.
Hey now, boyo. What's gotten into you all of a sudden?
Nothing much. I just think if this place is important to you, we should pay it a visit.
I think he also just like... I think he wants to like get this over with. I don't know. Everyone seems to be getting pretty impatient with his
Jar,
lack
an
of
old
memory.
snuffing boot. I'm gonna find this thing.
Or maybe he really does. Maybe Lance is just very invested now. I mean, after all, Lance is the character that like connects with him first. He's the first one that has access to the Soul Hacker class, so you know. Ashley Sam says, did some yard work today, so I'm beat. What did you do in your yard today, Ashley Sam? Did you... What did you say you were... I think you mentioned...
Huh?
You're like doing a walkway
Hey,
or
did you
something,
guys
weren't
hear
you?
something?
Or maybe you already did that, I don't know. Artemis says, yikes, and yard work is something that does indeed need to be done, but like, I'm not gonna do it. I mean, it depends on what it is. Like, my husband usually mows, well, okay, I'm not gonna say usually, because yes, I have mowed, but it's been like twice in the past 6 years. And honestly, both of those times were like fairly recently. I'm trying to get a little bit better about helping out with the mowing of the lawn. You know, I do a lot of the gardening and I make a lot of the rest of the yard beautiful, but the actual getting out there with the lawnmower and pushing the lawnmower around is not my favorite.
What have we got around here?
But yeah, I love gardening. So anytime I have an opportunity to make the yard prettier, it always feels good. Like it feels very good after you do it. Plus, it gives you an opportunity to, like, take your shirt off and, like, strategically plant dirt marks all over your body and, like, get all sweaty and, like, pretend that you're in, like, I don't know where I'm going with this. Basically, give your neighbors a little bit of a show. That's all I'm saying. Well, you know, and of course, by shirtless, I am a male, and typically in society these days, it is acceptable for you to be shirtless as a male. If you are not a male... it's a little bit questionable for you to go around shirtless in your yard, but I suppose it is your yard. I don't know. I don't know what the laws are. I would imagine public indecency also extends to, like, your own yard if other neighbors can see you in it, but I'm not even 100% sure on that one, TBH. Artemis says, do homeowners have to do that? Oh no. I gotta go get me a stereotypical butch lesbian wife to do our yard work for me. I will make her fresh lemonade and brownies. You know what? I think she would probably be happy to mow your lawn if you make her fresh lemonade and brownies. TBH, I should be making Bill fresh lemonade and brownies, but I'm a terrible husband. Although, well, not usually, but sometimes when I'm, like, on the ball mentally and actually thinking about being alive and, like, being present and existing in the moment, I will go, oh, I should go get him a nice cold glass of water. And so I will do that. Like, the other day, when he just mowed today, actually, surprisingly. We're talking about this stuff, and he just mowed today. But the last time he mowed, like 2 weeks back, it was, like, very hot outside, and so I got him, like, a big old glass of water with ice. And as soon as he walked in that door, I was like, here you go, hun. Hydrate before you dihydrate. I probably even said that. Ashley Sam says, mowed and laid down some grass seed, but needed dirt laid first. The large bare spots are straight clay. Then straw laid down to protect from birds and my dogs. And Artemis says, wowza. I'm assuming you're not responding to what Ashley Sam said. You're probably responding to me talking about walking around the yard shirtless, maybe? Look, it's a look. It's like the only time in my life when I get to actually look kind of butch. Like, and I usually, whenever I come in, I try to make a scene out of it. Like, my husband will be sitting there at his computer, just kind of like minding his own business, and I'll come in, and I'm all shirtless and sweaty and like covered in dirt, and I'll just like I'll like walk in, kind of like slightly slouched over, like, you know, looking like I'm about to die, and I just kind of like look at him, and I look down at myself, and I look at him again, and then I just kind of keep going. And then sometimes I think it's funny when I make the joke, I'm like, I'm a dirty boy, and he's like, I'm not gonna comment on that. And I'm like, but I am. I'm a dirty boy. What? I'm actually physically a dirty boy right now. Like, it's not an inaccurate statement. Artemis says, oh wait, I am a butch lesbian. Guys, I'm growing my hair out again and buying makeup. Oh, okay. Is this a decision you've just made, just now? A very good for you, Artemis. I don't know. Is that a good thing? I don't know. Is longer hair and buying makeup a good thing? I don't wear makeup. I used to wear makeup. Little fact about me, I think I even was wearing makeup the last time we were on the channel. But my skin has actually, like, this is all natural, y'all. Now, yes, I am as pale as a vampire, but for the most part, my skin has kind of cleared up in my older age, which is good. Although, I don't know, I may have something going on right there. And obviously I've got, like, wrinkles and stuff, too, from becoming older. You know, I need to get, like, should I get plastic surgery? I don't know, what do you guys think? How do we make this, like, just, you know, tight, just like ever so slightly, just kind of like tighten up the temple area? I don't know, what do you think? Does that make me look even more, like, I'm not gonna lie, people have asked me if I am like part Asian because I have very slanty eyes, apparently, which is, I don't know, that's probably racist, like, first of all, like, shame on them, but like, if I tightened up this area, wouldn't that make that, like, more prominent? I don't know. I don't know how it works. I'm not going to get plastic surgery, by the way. If I do get any kind of surgery, it's gonna, well, and I will be getting surgery on my nose. I don't know if I'm gonna, like, I don't want them to change the way my nose looks. I actually, like, I don't mind the way my nose looks. It's just, it's crooked. You can actually see it. Can you guys see how crooked my nose is?
What
like,
we got around here?
It, like, kind of, on, like, this side, kind of, like, curves in a little bit. And that's because I have a deviated septum, which basically means that the inside of my nose, your nose has like a lining that separates your two nostrils, obviously, and my septum, it like does this. It's like curvy. And so that basically means that 100% of the time I can't breathe out of the left side of my nose. Like, literally ever, really. Like, it's been years. Like, here. That's the right side, sounds pretty normal, and then I go to breathe out of the left side, and this is what happens. You guys hear that? That's disgusting. But also, like, that's what
Every
my
day's a
life is
training
like.
day.
So, I don't know. I think it also contributes to my, like, how I sound a little...
Nothing.
I'm fully aware
Guess
that
I
I
wasted your
sort of
time
have a
again.
nasal quality to my voice,
really
and I
was
think
a long
that's
while ago, huh?
partly why.
Maybe there's nothing we can do.
Aye, this place was already in a sorry state way back when. Must have been blasted off to who knows where.
By the way, your friend, Triton, how did he die?
I don't know the why and wherefore, but it'd be about the time when a beastie swallowed him down in one gulp.
Oh. Ooh. Are we getting a cut? Oh no, it's a... What are those called? I think these are called echidno. They're really gross looking, honestly.
Oh no.
He was waving his arms, shouting, "Eat me!" He was a bit of a loon.
Oh. Was he from
Must have
Colony
been
11?
To travel with you. Maybe one of those monsters bashed to
Oh my
screws.
god, Tion, why are you
This has
dragging
been nothing
him?
but trouble for ye kids. If nothing turns up here, let's just call it quits, eh?
Tion's being
Wait,
like kind
that's
of
kinda
like
sudden.
low-key rude.
You're okay with stopping after all this?
It ain't the searching that's the problem. I can do that whenever. I got a bit more time than ye all have.
Well,
Triton.
But you know, I have at least remembered my friend.
no, we smashed his flame
It might
clock.
be
He doesn't
my
have
lot
any
in
time
life to
left.
outlive
His
everyone
time is up.
else.
How
But
is he even
lives
alive
in
right
my
now,
memories
honestly?
And in my heart. Ain't no way I'd throw away what he's left me. Of course, I forgot all about him until now, so I'm talking complete bilge.
I love his like occasional like pirate speak.
If you've finished being gloomy, we need to search every nook and cranny. There must be something we haven't seen.
You what? You were totally against all this.
I just hate leaving a job half done. Honestly, I couldn't care less about what he's searching for.
Oh man.
And I don't mind if we never find it. But I just need to know either way.
Our words well spoken, Four Eyes. I'm much the same. Right then, let's give it one more shot.
Artemis says, I am becoming a lipstick lesbian
Oh,
buyer of
what's
nail
this?
polish, fear me. And Vinny that knows issue is relatable.
You're still
Oh hey look,
alive,
it's an
you
echidno. Is it the
wretched
echidno that
cur.
killed his friend?
Thought I'd taken care of you back then. This time I'll make sure you don't get away. Prepare to be pounded!
Alright. So echidno killing time. Man, these things are so gross. They kind of look like... Is it wrong of me to say that their heads are like... It's sort of like the shape of a sperm, but like with a body with wings? I don't know. Kind of gross.
Mystic feeling.
Memorial echidno. Well, I don't know what this echidno's doing out right now because it is not Memorial Day, but, you know, whatever. Oh, get launched! Get launched, buddy old pal. Man. Our damage is... this thing probably has a surprisingly large amount of health because the fact that it's still alive is fairly impressive. My party is built to do a lot of damage right now, so... I don't know.
Going toe-to-toe with a big slugger like this, there ain't nothing finer.
Putting that aside, would this be our fabled pot? This thing was holding on to it.
That doesn't look like a cooking pot. Is that a cookie? Is that an urn?
That'll be it. It's gotta be.
Is that an urn?
Yeah? Is that really the pot? So, what have we got inside there?
Don't tell us you
Ashes
wanna
of a
keep
dead
it secret
person?
after all we've been through.
Well, you see. What is this?
Don't look at me.
Oh, familiar smell.
Oh.
Miso paste.
Oh, it's actually food. Okay.
Miso?
I love me some miso soup.
Correct. Can add miso to meat, fishes, all sorts of vegetable. It's all-purpose flavoring.
Miso soup with tofu in it's like really good.
then,
I like miso soup.
What? That's what we were busting our butts for?
Miso. That's right.
Oh,
Me
it's
and him, we...
it's all coming back to him.
Hold on!
Look, I'll have you out.
No, Frank! Forget about me. Only the pot. Only the pot matters now.
Only
Are you
the
out of your mind?
pot
You worked
matters.
your behind off to make this miso stuff.
I'm sorry, my friend. This is it for me.
Why is this it for
I
him?
put my whole being into that.
They can just
I
fight
take
the...
that perfect miso.
Nothing's even
You
happened
need to
yet.
make the best dish ever.
Okay, this guy really is from Colony 11.
Hello?
Yeah, that guy's from Colony 11 for sure.
I remember now. He and I, we journeyed to gather ingredients that would match this stuff. But when we finally arrived here, that blasted monster went and ate
Are you
it.
planning on becoming a homeowner anytime
He
soon,
entrusted
Artemis?
this to me. Idiot! How could I ever have forgotten something that damn well important?
Oh, I feel bad for the guy.
I get it. When I saw the Nopon lady cooking and thought something was missing from the food, that thing, it was miso.
Ooh, I wonder if this upgrades Manana's cooking. That would be nice.
To think that, all these years and decades, my heart's been captive to a simple bean paste. Doesn't that sound stupid? Eh?
Very useful,
I'm sorry
Senna.
about
Very
this,
useful.
kiddies. This miso won't ever go off, even if centuries pass.
It's a little
If you behave,
suspicious.
I'll treat you to a little taste.
Little suspicious. Anything that lasts for centuries without going bad.
Looking forward to
Suspicious.
something legendary, Miso.
Hey, Noah.
What's up?
Gonna ask you again. Can I give him a real slug?
Just one.
Alright. I like that that one was like, it had a little bit of emotion to it, but it was fairly kind of like lighthearted. Much like Triton, just in general. I feel like this is a hero that we don't need to take like too seriously. What Triton had been looking for turned out to be a jar of miso. Use this fabled ingredient to make Manana's miso soup. Ooh, so we... Oh, okay. And then Soul Hacker can now... Like, his level has been increased to 20, and now our rank cap for this class has been lifted and can be brought up to level 20.
I see some relations have changed.
I want to go and see if I can cook this supposed soup. Oh, there's actually... Okay, the... Oops. Well, okay, I guess... Wait, oh, I fast traveled and it didn't even bring me right to the campfire, so really I didn't save any time there at all. I probably wasted time.
We could do with some food.
Alright, Manana, can you actually cook miso soup now? Manana's miso soup! Okay, it's still crap though, guys. Like, this is what I hate about Manana's cooking, because like... Look, it's... You're never ever... Unless you're, like, in the beginning of the game and for whatever reason you want to be horrendously over-leveled, I can't see any of these, like... I can't see any of the buffs that food give. I can't see you needing more than one of them at a time. Collectibles you're only gonna need when you're using Pharaonis Hulks or, like, running around the world picking up collectibles. CP boost, like, pretty much the best way to grind CP is to just... do that, to grind CP, like, and when you go to grind CP, that's all you're doing. You're just grinding CP. You're not caring about XP, you're not caring about collectibles, probably not caring about monster drops. I mean, I guess you could make a point that, like, you could kill two birds with one stone and grind out your level 10 gem materials at the same time as doing your CP grinding, but that's easier said than done because CP, you don't even get CP if you are 5 levels or higher above a monster, so you'll have to be constantly readjusting your levels, and it's just better to do one thing at a time, is what I'm saying. So in that case, if I want a CP boost, then I simply go to Agnes Castle, and I get a 40% CP boost, which is the highest CP boost you can get in the game. None of Manana's cooking gives you 40% CP boost. There's a collectible boost that's 45%, but hey, guess what? In Colony 9, for doing Xenon's quest, we unlocked, I think it's called like something bud potato. I don't know. It's some potato dish, and you get it at the Colony 9 canteen, and it gives you 50% collectible boost. So, like, yes, in theory, like, this one right here may very well be the only one I feel like you could make an actual case for. Like, if you want to just be getting better quality collectibles while you're running around the world, and then also some monster drops, but you don't particularly care, like, you're not, like, zeroing in and honing in on, like, actually farming stuff, you just kind of want your drop rates to be a little bit better, then you can make an argument for this meal. But honestly, I still think it's, like, if you're trying to go for, like, grinding enemy drop rate materials or, like, accessories, then go to the prison in Arithia Sea, and there's a 40% enemy drop boost, like food at the canteen there. I don't know. I don't see the point in Banana's cooking. I think it's cute. I like the pictures. Look at that blue lobster. That looks delicious. But, like, you know, I just don't think that there's, like, an actual point to this stuff. I just wish Banana's cooking was better. I feel like Banana's cooking is just actually, in every way I can think of, pointless, especially once you get to the end game. So it's just a little bit disappointing. But hey, at least we unlocked the Miso Soup. Like, I'm glad that actually, like, got us a new meal, even if it is kind of pointless. Artemis says, I'm like at least -5% sure this is the only possible way I can avoid yard work. Well, not super soon. Artemis is responding to me asking if Artemis wanted to be a homeowner. Artemis says, I will be renting with some friends, but after that, I think I have just enough time to become a girly girl. I don't know how much you're joking. You know, you be who you want to be, Artemis. If you want to be, what do they, I mean, look, you said this, so if this is offensive, Artemis said this, I'm saying this because Artemis said this, but if you want to be a lipstick lesbian, you be a lipstick lesbian. If you want to be a power lesbian and wear high heels and go and flip houses, have you ever seen that Will and Grace episode? There's like a lesbian couple in a Will and Grace episode, and like Will and Grace decide that they want to get into like a home flip, like a house flipping, like business, where they basically buy old apartments in the city and they renovate them and make them beautiful, and she decorates them or whatever, and then they sell them for a lot more money. And they called themselves like the Flippers Who Care or something. But then there's also like this power lesbian couple, and they do the exact same thing. And apparently they've been doing it forever, and they like own the east side or the west side or wherever they're trying to flip these apartments. And when they find out that Will and Grace are trying to do the same thing, they like show up at their office and like basically try to intimidate them. But it's funny because Karen talks about them before they show up, and she mentions, she's like, all you'll hear is the click-clacking of like their stiletto high heels, and then all of a sudden you hear this like tap, 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 tap of like the high heels, and then I can't remember who, I think Jack says it. He like backs up against the wall and he's like, I'm scared, Karen. And she's like, you should be. It's just, I don't know. It's like such a ridiculous episode, but anytime somebody says lipstick lesbian or like power lesbian or whatever, I always remember that one episode of Will and Grace. Artemis says, I want to be someone that does not have to do yard work.
Hey, did you guys hear something?
You could own an apartment. You could own an apartment. You know, I'm pretty sure that most apartments, you don't have, like, even a yard, really, or if you do have, like, any kind of, like, yard space, it's usually, like, communal grass, and somebody else, like, the landlord pays to have it, like, mowed and stuff. I mean, if you don't want to do yard work, I would say avoid getting a house, or, like you said, find a wife who, like, really loves to do that stuff, or have a job that pays you enough money that you can pay somebody else to come in and do that stuff for you. Because if you don't do it, it does get out of hand. And then you feel like you're living in a jungle. And like bugs start to come. Like the more you let your yard kind of like go to pot, the more like creepy crawlies tend to find their way in. Nobody wants that. Artemis says, but I've realized there is no way I can, because for this plan to work, a girl would have to like me. Oh dear God, Artemis. Artemis, do you need a hug? Do I need to send another virtual hug? Artemis, this is like 10 this week. Artemis friend, I need you to like, I need you to do something good for yourself this weekend. Like do something to make yourself happy, take care of yourself, treat yourself to a nice big glass of water. Oh, and you know what else you should treat yourself to, Artemis? A nice big vitamin D3 pill. Artemis, go get some vitamin D3. I think you need it. I think we all need it, TBH. Okay, so we've done Triton's Hero Ascension Quest, and we're not even an hour into the stream, but that's kind of, like, I sort of figured that we would be getting it done pretty quickly. So now my goal here is I'm gonna look up, Unique Monsters Xenoblade 3. Actually, no, we're not gonna do, why am I doing it this way? Instead, what I think I need to actually just do is I'll go into, where is it? Oh god. Heroes. And then I'm gonna go to Soul Hack list, and we're just gonna go down this list, and anything that is in red, we need to unlock. Anything that is in blue has been fully upgraded already, and anything that is in green has been unlocked but needs to be upgraded. And truth be told, I don't think I'm gonna play around too much with Soul Hacker. Maybe if I get really bored off stream in like a month or so, I might come back and try to grind out some of this stuff, but I don't know. For now, I mostly, and actually, am I missing any? Okay, hold on. I need to make my webcam go away. For me, not for you guys. You guys have to look at my face, but I don't have to. I just want to make sure that that last ability down there is not, like, one that we need. Okay, so all of the ones that we need, it looks like, they're all at the bottom. So let's start with this one. Target monster unknown. Okay, that's very helpful. Target monster King Kraken. We can do this one. I know exactly where these monsters are as well. They're in that cave, where we got one of the Legacy of the Seven accessories. So let's go there. That cave is in the Arithia Sea. All the way down here. Specifically, I think in this room? Artemis says, nah, dude, I'm all good. Man, be right back. Gotta go extract all the vitamin D from my body. Wait, what do you mean from your body? Do you mean to your body? I would get an apartment, but then how do I hide the absolutely not human bodies? Actually, what bodies? What hiding? Ha ha ha. To any federal agents, really, just don't worry about it. Oh my god, Artemis. Artemis, you're a mess. Ashley Sam says, I'm only a homeowner because a lawsuit allowed me to afford it. And two...
Hey, did you guys hear
Ashley, I love how you said and two, as if there was a one. Like, you didn't start that thought out with... There's two reasons. One, blah, blah, blah. You just were like, you said something and you're like, and two, and two, I own a breed of dog 90% of landlords charge extra for. Ashley Sam says, I'll help you hide him. Wait, what? Hide what? Oh my god, you guys are a mess. You're a mess. So here we are. The unique monsters are back there. We found them a long time ago and I just kind of ignored them because we were too low level at the moment to actually do anything about it. Triton no longer needs to be my party. So I actually, you know what? I'm gonna bring Melia back into the party. Fiona is just too hard to use, in my opinion. I know that she is the best for chain attacks in essence, but two things happen with her. The first thing that happens is you get offered her on turn 1. And then you never get offered her again if you don't take her on turn 1, which defeats the entire purpose of her hero order. Her hero order replenishes your gauge. If your gauge is already full, there's no point. She's just like any other hero, except you get nothing else by using her hero order, which actually makes her worse than every other hero. And then, I swear, this happens more with Fiona than any other hero. There are a lot of other times when I do chain attacks, and she's just straight up not offered to me at all. Like, not even on turn 1. Like, just is never offered to me. Melia, I don't seem to have that issue with. I'm not sure why, but, I like having Melia in the party, so she's gonna help us defeat these unique monsters. They're level 102, so we may actually get to see some chain attacks tonight, which is exciting. We haven't seen those in a while. Alright, King Kraken, let's go. Alright, so I would say let's focus on this one, right? Oh. Oops, I just wasted my break. Oh no, I have aggro. Oh no, please remove the aggro from my person. Okay, everyone... Oh, okay, that thing is toppled now. Who am I targeting? Target? No! Oh, the target lock thing. Okay, target lock is so annoying. Okay, people are dying. Uni and Mio, do you guys want to get people up, please? Dear God. Wait, is that another monster behind us? I just see something like phase in and out of existence. What just happened there? Wow, this is not going well. This is going horribly, actually, because I don't have a real healer in my party. I may need to put a real healer in my party, like a real healer, not Uni and me. Oh, okay, yeah, this is not okay. This did not go well. I'm gonna give up. I don't know if I've ever shown that, but you can actually hold down the minus button and choose give up on the fight, and it will do this. Okay, should I just use Fiona? Alright. I know what I just said about Melia and Fiona,
The future awaits.
but I actually think I sort of need the extra... I need the extra healer. At the very least to res people faster, if not to maybe add some more buffs to the party and heal a little bit better. I don't know. Signifer's not the greatest healer, but the amount of buffs that you can put on people with Signifer kind of makes it all worth it. Alright, everyone focus on this thing. Oh god, the target lock again. Alright, fine. We'll focus on this thing then. Break. That didn't work. Oh no, this sucks. This really is not going too well for us. And my abilities are recharging so slowly, my god. Come on. Oh. What is that? You see that Turkin that just appeared out of nowhere? Is that an attack? It like appears and then it disappears. So I'm assuming that's an attack from the Turkin monster, but I don't know. So far, this is going slightly better than before, but I'm not gonna say that this is God, I can't even get a break! Like, I literally can't even charge up my break, because I just keep dying over and over, and my healer... Okay, you know what? This is so frustrating. Are you serious right now? Are y'all serious right now? Why? First of all, nobody's healing. That's the first thing I'm noticing. Why? Why are you guys not healing? Oh, oh, okay. Well, it would help if I actually put the heal on them, for starters. You know, just, that might help a little bit. Okay, she has her heal, though. She has no excuse. She has no heal, or she has no excuse. Uni, you need to have that soul hacker skill on you. What did I give up on her? Okay, you know what, Uni and Mio, they need these things, they need those, they need the Protector's Pride as well. So I don't really think I can give up anything on these guys. Well, I could technically... Nah, I'm just gonna, I don't know, maybe this will be better. Plus, like, what are their gems right now? Do they have the one that, yeah, raises the speed of ally revival? This should be more than enough to get people up quickly. Alright, whatever, let's try again. I think simply having the regenerate ability back on Mio and Uni is gonna help a lot. Artemis says, as long as you don't take Uni out of the party. I can't take Uni out of the party. You can't take any of the... You can't take any of the main 6 people out of the party, so you're fine there, friend. Don't you worry, Uni's not going anywhere, and even if she could go somewhere, I don't think I would take her out of the party. So, you don't have to worry about that. Break time, please. Man, that break is not wanting to work, is it? Alright, well, I'm just gonna use my arts and hope that maybe I can at least charge up if I can just charge up a chain attack, I don't even need them launched, I just need to get a chain attack going here. If I can at least do that, then we might be a little bit better off. Okay, I almost have this break. Go! Ugh. The breaks don't want to work. It's kind of annoying, actually. Okay, you know what? Just do this. Use all of your abilities. Let's just get this stupid chain attack gauge charged up. Come on. I'm actually considering Well, no, I was gonna say I'm considering going into Ouroboros with Mio, just to, like, save my butt, but, like, Mio is also a healer, so she needs to be doing that. Tion is dead. Wonderful. Okay. Oh, the break actually worked. Oh, the top... Oh, now's our chance. Oh, good. This is going better than I expected. Very good. Tion, we're gonna start with you. Fiona, share your buffs with everybody. And then I actually think I kind of want to use Noah here, weirdly enough. This will get us... You know what? I think I can still hit... Oh, this is going to be a big risk, though. Can I get 68? I don't know if I can get 68. Well, oh, no, I need to get 78. No. 50 plus 18 is 68. I need to get 68. Can I get it? Yeah, I can get this. I think I can get this. Let's try. I did not get 68. That is deeply awkward. It'll still be fine, though. Look, the monster's gonna die. Like, literally the next move that I hit this thing with, it's gonna be dead. So, like, you know, let's not panic here. Oh, by the way, how much you want to bet that Fiona's not gonna get offered to me? I bet you Fiona will not get offered to me during this chain attack. You just wait. Just wait. It's gonna happen. Or rather, more to the point, it's not gonna happen. Artemis says... So, to extend onto what Artemis was saying, if I were to take Uni out of the party, apparently Artemis would Super Soaker 9000 me. Super Soaker 9000? Artemis, why are you being so violent today? Don't you understand that the Super Soaker 9000... Well, technically, if it were the Super Soaker 9001, it would literally just kill you. So maybe this is your way of showing me mercy, but the Super Soaker 9000 will still do a lot of damage. So, like, your physical being and your emotional being. You'll need therapy afterwards. Alright. Oh wow, call me a liar. Fiona's actually being offered to me because, of course, now I complain about it and the game is like, well, I'll show you. Stupid game. Alright, Tion, your turn. Don't you dare go over 100. Or I should say, don't you dare go over 99. Mio, why don't you buff everybody with Power Charge? And then Noah, it is your turn. Very nice. 281,000 dot rolling on, or, yeah, dot. You guys know what I mean when I say dot, right? Dot is DOT, which is an abbreviation, or I should say an acronym, for the words damage over time, which basically is just any ability that does damage over time, rather than doing it all up front. Okay, I can use Senna here without completing any Ouroboros. Oh, you know what? I just realized we're in this cave. You can't use Ouroboros in this cave, like, at all. It's really weird, actually. Senna, I'm actually gonna have you go first, and then I'm gonna have Fiona go. Hopefully, Fiona, please don't, please, stop it! Stop it, Fiona! Fiona, I hate you. Why have you done this, Fiona? I can't believe you've done this. Man, it is super slow in here tonight, by the way, friends. Ashley, Sam, and Artemis have been keeping me company, but, like, it has been super slow. Everyone kind of just shows up for, like, the first 30 minutes or so of stream, and then y'all bounce. Am I that boring? Do you all hate me that much? Is this something we need to talk about? I don't really think it particularly matters who I use here. Both of these people are gonna go over 100, so let's just use Tion. Yeah. Whatever. I mean, this thing was dead a long time ago, but you know how it be. You know how it be with chain attacks. It's about sending a message.
That went well. Now that's teamwork.
30, was that 38 million? I think that was 38 million. Okay, and then we got King's Bash, which is good. That's one of the arts we were missing. We also got some Nopon coins. A Nopon gold coin is what I was trying to say. And now we are doing pretty good here. Oh god, are those actual enemies, like, to kill? Oh, they are. Okay, well, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna ignore them. I'm gonna act like they don't exist. Oh god. Oh, we're destroying this. Oh, this thing is not gonna die in a chain attack, is it? It may very well not die in a chain attack. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. It's getting destroyed. Oh, it got destroyed. Okay. I mean, that saves a little bit of time, I suppose. But we do still have these other Tyrkin to take care of, and... Oh, well, there was an Igna there. I don't know what happened to it. It, like, phased out of existence. Artemis says, not boring, much swag. Oh, thank you, friend. I don't know. I think I'm a pretty good YouTuber. I think I'm fairly entertaining. I would watch me, you know? Like, I don't... the streams, they just get real quiet sometimes. And YouTube doesn't share the Xenoblade series, so it kind of... It makes me feel, insecure. It makes me feel insecure, like, big time. But it's fine. Okay, so we did that. Now let's see what else we need to unlock. Okay, Wild Wave. This is the one that had the unknown, right? Oh, this one is also unknown. Okay, this one... Wait, I haven't learned this yet? Okay, so Seraphic Seratinia is the like, big bad super boss. Apparently I haven't killed this thing with Soul Hacker attached, so you know where we're going. And I hope that I can do this with this particular party, but I guess we'll see. This is either gonna go incredibly well, or it is going to be absolute poo. With this party. I mean, I've killed this thing, I think, with this party, but we'll see. I don't have like break brooches and stuff on Noah, so we're not gonna be breaking this monster super easily. In fact, maybe I should just switch to Ogre, because I'm pretty sure the way I have Ogre set up on Noah, he could break the monster fairly easily. Let me see what his Ogre setup looks like.
Leave the enemies to me.
Shield Belt, Fraternal Badge, Break Brooch. Yeah, he's like really built to just like, break. Like super built to do just that. Why do I have Shield Belt on him though? Shield Belt needs to go. Shield Belt needs to go. We could put Ceramic Belt back on him. Fraternal Badge can stay, I suppose. What are his skills? Sappy Drain. I don't think he needs Covert Attack either, so he can have a little bit more damage back, if I can find stuff. Universal Annihilation? Sure, okay. So he'll still do a little bit of damage, but this way we'll be able to get breaks off easier, which I think is important here.
But no victory is
Alright. So I still have to wait for his arts to charge, but they're charging pretty quickly. Because we have no defenders in the party. Oh no, I have daze instead of launch. Oh god, this is terrible. Oh god, please topple. Please get on the ground and stop, like, actually doing things. Alright, let's try for another break. Very good. Okay, someone take aggro. Take aggro from my person. Alright, it is launched. We're basically just trying to build up this chain attack gauge. That is the only thing I particularly care about right now. Oh man, my party did all of that for me. Ooh, look, Cry of Faith. Let's give everybody buffs. Haha. So you can put anybody's talent art on anybody. It's kind of amazing. So like even Noah is still kind of a signifer right now, even though he's not. It's pretty awesome. All right, we're gonna get a chain attack. Yeah, here we go. Here we go, buddy. Artemis says, shout out to my teacher who never emails me back and still hasn't graded any of the many essays he has had us do, including one that I can't move on in the class without him grading. Oh, shout out to your teacher, how lovely. Fiona! Fiona, no! See what I mean? Look, you're witnessing it here with your very, like, own two eyes. If I don't use Fiona here, she will never get offered to me again. You know what, I'm just gonna use her. Screw you, Fiona. Fiona, you're the worst. Fiona, I hate you. Why does she do this? I swear. She, like, out of all of the hero classes, she has the highest chance to either not be offered or to be offered on turn 1. I swear. This is not me. I feel like I feel like they've done this on purpose. Just to make me feel bad about my life. Alright, let's use Noah. Just get a little bit of damage out. I mean, he's not going to do a lot here, but he'll do a little bit, and... oh, man. Alright, fine, Mio. Mio, you need to go. I don't know, maybe I should have just used Mio. But at least this way, like, I'll use Tion, and I should be able to get to 150% here. Because... yeah. Because Fiona is Agnian, so he gets extra TP for that. And Ashley Sam says, totally not boring. Thank you, friend. Like I said, I try my hardest. And I think I do a pretty good job, but sometimes it's hard to, like... You sort of lose... you lose sight of that a little bit. You know what I mean? You lose sight of it a little bit, and, yeah. Sometimes it just feels like, is it me? Or is it the game? Or, you know... and it could very well just be nothing in particular. It could very well just be that, like, people all kind of, like, have things to do at the same time. But I will tell you, I've noticed that certain people seem to only show up when we're doing something special that night. Or, like... you know, the Hero Ascension Quests we've been doing, certain people sometimes it feels like they only show up when I'm doing the Hero Ascension Quests that pertain to their favorite waifus or husbandos. And I suppose that's their prerogative, but, like, it does not go, like, unnoticed. And it just kind of makes me sad. I feel like, you know, I'm here, spend the time with me, even on the streams where we're not, you know, doing a Ascension quest that pertains to a character that you like. I don't know. Maybe when we change games, it'll be a little bit different, but, I don't know. I don't know. I love this game, so, like, I really don't... I want to play Xenoblade, and I'm gonna play it unapologetically. Like, if y'all don't like Xenoblade, you don't have to watch, I suppose. I'm just saying, like, I think it's a good game. I think it's a great game, actually. Fiona, Noah. Let's use... ugh. Let's use Tion. Let's use Tion. I'm actually gonna use Senna, and then maybe I can use Lands as well. I should be able to use Lands without going over. Okay. Question is, now I could use Noah, and I'm pretty sure I could get 150 here, but he's not gonna do a lot of damage. If I use Tion, he'll do way more damage, but he may not get me to 150. Let's just use him anyway. I mean, it is his chain attack, so he will get X... okay, see, he didn't. He got almost to 150, though, but almost is not quite there. Artemis says, it hurts my soul because I am legitimately going to fall behind in the class because he hasn't graded it, and I'm, like, technically a student athlete. If I fall too far behind, it's all over, just pure emotional pain. Have you talked to this teacher, like heart to heart, like, you know, face to face? I feel like you may need to push the teacher a little bit harder. I mean, it's obviously the teacher's fault, but, like, you may just need to be the adult. Since the teacher kind of seems like they don't want to be the adult, you need to be the adult and be like, look, we got things to get done here. And here are my concerns. Please do your job and grade my work. I worked on it, you know, and it needs to be graded. My future depends on it. All right, Fiona, Noah, Tion. So I could use Mio or Uni. I think I'm gonna use Uni. I don't know if Ether Defense Down does anything with bleed damage. I don't know what they... I think bleed damage is considered physical, but you never know. Alright, let's buff up the party. And Artemis says, I mean, I have been watching most streams and I still know nothing about the game. That's true. Artemis, that is 100% true. I'm here for the community, because y'all are great. I think you're great, Artemis, and I love that you're here. And honestly... Artemis, you're the type of person that I want to, like... I welcome everybody to the channel, really, but I do think that the people who I want to stick around in the long run, the people that I think will stick around in the long run, are people like you who want to be here for, like, the atmosphere and because they like me, and it largely doesn't matter what game we're playing. You know what I mean? Because then we can still have fun times and we can still chat and like no matter what game we're playing, we'll still be able to kind of like meme around and like have fun with it. But I don't know. I also have to understand too, like I've been okay. I may or may not have Google MD'd like burnout to see, because like basically I googled what do you do if you're feeling burnout, because I've been feeling like, it's not a surprise to anybody, but I've been feeling a little bit of burnout lately. Like I haven't really taken a vacation in a while, and I just feel like I've been going and going and going and going, and my days have not really changed a whole lot from a day-to-day basis, and so I'm feeling very kind of like getting a little burned out. So I was like, okay, maybe I can look up some advice on what to do when you're feeling burnt out. So I did, and basically one of the things that it mentioned, like apparently one of the symptoms of burnout, like one way that you can tell that you're feeling burned out is if you have an overly negative outlook, like more so than usual or whatever. And I definitely have been focusing on the negative aspects of the streaming experience rather than the positive ones. So even though I do think it's important for me to like get these feelings and thoughts off of my chest, if I start getting too ranty and I start talking too much about it, try to shift me into like something a little bit more positive, because I think that would be better in the long run. But yeah, I mean, all of these things I'm saying, they're real, true concerns that I've been having. I just want to see the channel do well. You know, I want to turn this into something that like, you know, I'm not only doing because it's fun, but it also helps support my life, like financially. And in order to do that, well, to even begin to be able to do that, we have to hit 1,000 subscribers. You're not allowed to monetize your YouTube channel anymore until you have 1,000 subscribers. And we have almost 300. We have almost 300. But yeah, and wow, I don't know, friends. And the thing too is like YouTube Studio, I don't know if it's just inaccurate, but like right now, YouTube Studio is telling me we have 2 viewers. That can't be right. That literally can't be right. I mean, it shows me and Artemis as participants. But like, I know for a fact my husband has the stream running out on his computer right now. So there should be 3 viewers, but it's telling me 2. I don't know, unless he turned off the stream for some reason out there. I don't know why he would do that. He wouldn't do that. But like, I feel like YouTube Studio is just not accurate either, and so from time to time I'll look at it and I'll be like, man, our view count is horrible. Our viewers currently are horrible. Our likes are horrible. And I'm like, but like to be honest, friends, it is particularly bad tonight. Like average view duration is usually around 20 minutes for all of our streams. It's at 8 minutes and 42 seconds right now. That's not good, friends. We have 38 views right now in total. That's not good, friends. I don't know. Y'all are gonna be there when I move to Oregon, whether you like it or not? Sure. When are you moving to Oregon? Why are you moving to Oregon? I don't know. Alright, whatever. We have goals here today. We have goals here, so I'm not ending the stream until I at least finish what I said I was gonna set out to do today, which is, kill all of the remaining unique monsters. We apparently have 5 unique monsters to kill left for arts, and is that 1? Oh, 1, 2, wait, where? These should be in chronological, I think, as well. Oh my god! Wait, how do I have this? Okay, maybe I just have a lot of unique monsters that I've already killed before, but just didn't have soul hacker thing. Yeah, oh yeah, look, a lot of these we've killed before, but I just haven't, like, You know what I should maybe... No, you know what? We're gonna unlock all these skills and stuff. We're gonna unlock all of them. We have time to do it. We're gonna do it on stream. Alright. Okay, I actually needed to stay on that screen. Okay, so let me go back. We're gonna start with all the arts, I think. So Wild Wave, that's an unknown monster. That one's an unknown monster. This one is Heaven Razor Egreet. Location Sword March. Oh, that's in the area I'm already in. I killed that off stream, like, the other day. When I was exploring around this area. See, that's the problem, is that I kill these unique monsters and I forget to re-equip that Soul Hacker skill. And you don't absorb the ability unless you actually have that stupid skill on. I hate that. I don't know. On one hand, at least you only have to do it the one time. Once the ability is learned, it's learned forever, but it's still kind of frustrating. Okay, also I want my entire party to like... I need y'all to like... Oh, actually, okay. That's fine. I wanted them to like come forward a little bit so that I could actually get on the side of the monster and actually break it, but we're good. We're good. Oh man, and I need to take my optic screen off of Noah and put something different. Alright, break. Okay, that break did not work. How did that break not work? I have a break brooch. I'm on Ogre and I have Sappy Drain. What the heck, game? How am I missing right now? That doesn't even make any sense. I also have Unblockable on. Makes literally no sense. Break! Why isn't this working? What is the deal here? I really don't understand why this break's not working. It still didn't work. Somebody else broke it, but it sure as heck wasn't me. Wow. Can I get a chain? You know what? I'm not gonna do a chain attack for this. If the monster is just gonna, like, die pretty easily, then I won't chain attack it, because that just wastes a lot of time, I feel like. Like, it's gonna basically die right there. There we go. Artemis says, alright, I'm gonna go eat dinner and stuff, because it's finally ready, and I'm hungry, assuming stream is still running when I will be back. Probably? I guess it depends on how much time you end up needing to spend with your family, but if we don't see you, later tonight, we'll be around in the Discord server, and of course we'll be streaming tomorrow. But thank you for being around, Artemis, and you have a good dinner. Enjoy those Swedish meatballs. That sounds delicious. Oh, and Artemis also earlier said...
Maybe we could all walk closer to you.
Yeah, burnout is rough. I got, like, school burnout end of last year and just gave up and stopped doing work. I dropped from straight A's really quickly, but I believe in you, Vinny, and breaks are A-okay. I know. I'm actually... Here's the reason I'm... And I know Artemis is gone, but I'll explain this to you, Ashley, Sam, and to anybody who watches this in the future. I'm terrified of taking breaks, because when I... So, historically, and I know I've told this story, and Ashley, Sam, I'm pretty sure you know this story, but... 5 years ago when we were on the channel, I was doing Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So, already, there's a connection here. I was doing Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and I was starting to feel burnout because for 2 months straight, I was editing, recording, and posting a video every single day for 2 months straight, including weekends. I didn't give myself any days off. Like, not even the 2 days. And I ran myself into the ground so much that I got very, very sick. And I left, I finished the series, I did like 1 bonus episode, and then I was like, guys, I'm sick, I have a really bad sore throat, so the next series, which was gonna start in a couple of days, is not gonna start until I get better from being sick. Well, 2 weeks-ish pass by, and I get better, and then I just don't post any more videos. Actually, I think a month later, I posted 1 more video. I posted like another bonus episode of Xenoblade.
Every day's a training
and then after that, I just kind of like fell out of it. I had also just moved to the office, and being in the office wasn't feeling quite right yet, and it just, I don't know, I got burnt out and depressed and sick, and I just kind of like let it get the best of me. So I promised myself I was not going to let that happen this time. So ways to combat the burnout include giving myself days off. That's why I take 2 days off every week. I take Sundays and Mondays. Because I was hoping that would help me not feel burnout, because at least I would have, like, some breaks. But now what I'm seeing is happening is all of the doctor's appointments and all of the, like, adult responsibilities that I have in my life that are outside of my channel or whatever, we keep scheduling them on like Mondays and Sundays because those are the days that I'm really kind of available to do them. And so my days off are sort of turning into not days off. They're sort of turning into different types of work days, like doing other things that are not fun that I would not like to be doing but have to do. And I'm not saying I don't want to do the channel. That's not what I mean. I mean, like, like, the stuff that I'm having to do on Sundays and Mondays are things that I don't want to do, like, go to doctor's appointments, or, like, mow the lawn, or, like,
is everywhere.
you know, sometimes my husband, you know, like, my husband and I will have something to do pertaining to my dad's estate stuff. Like, that kind of stuff has been happening on my days off for, like, the last probably 3 months. So I haven't felt like I've had a whole lot of time to actually sit and relax. That's sort of why this Disney trip is coming up. On the 7th of October through, I believe, the 12th of October, I'll be gone. We're going to be at Disney World for the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, and just to kind of chill for, like, 4 or 5 days. But until that point, I don't really have, like, a proper, like, vacation to take. So what I'm afraid, like I thought about maybe, you know, I did give myself, like, a 3-day weekend, and that's, like, about as much as I'm willing to do right now. Because I feel like if I say, okay, I'm going to take 1 week off from the channel to, like, give myself some time to really breathe, get some stuff done in real life, and kind of recuperate, which sounds great on paper, I'm terrified that my anxiety and depression are gonna, like, get the best of me, and that somehow my brain is gonna be like, oh, don't go back to the channel, people don't want to watch you. You know, like, that's literally what happened the first time around. Is like, I had taken about 2 or 3 weeks off from the channel, and I was like, oh, like, I've been gone so long, people are probably mad that I've been gone so long, or they've forgotten about me, and so I'm not gonna, like, it's too hard to post. You know, like, it's, I don't know. Like, I know none of it makes sense, but that's literally how depression and anxiety work. They don't make sense. Ashley Sam says, I streamed like 5 days and took a break. If you can call not returning to streaming anymore a break. That's a lot of videos, Vinny, sheesh. I streamed like 5 days and took a break. Wait, are you talking about your own? Like, you actually streamed on your YouTube channel, Ashley Sam? Or are you, like, referencing something that I just said? I don't know. I don't know if I just said something like that, but, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of feeling a little bit self-conscious, like people don't like me, or, like, are not enjoying my content. And that's why they're not watching. When in reality, it may have nothing to do with that. It's just sort of how it feels. So if you're one of those, you know, like, if you're watching, you know, Disney, I love you, friend. I love you, and I know that you've got, like, all your work and stuff going on. But it's been a little bit difficult, like, not having people here. So, like, even the days that you're gone, like, I feel it immensely. You know, it's hard because, like, every single YouTuber who's been successful, their entire, like, every time they give people tips on what they should do to grow their YouTube channels, they always say, stay consistent and grow a fan base of loyal viewers who will be there every night that you stream. And I'm like, I would love to do that, but, like, not a lot of people can be there every night that I stream. And even the people who are, like, very loyal and good to me can't be there every night. So what happens when my most loyal people can't be there from any, you know, night? Like, what happens if there's a night where, like, you can't even be in, Ashley Sam, and Disney can't, and Kalis can't, and Artemis can't, and, you know, all these people can't, and, like, I'm just in here and nobody's watching? What do I do on those nights? Do I end the stream? Do I go back to the old tried and true formula of when I was streaming Breath of the Wild on Twitch and pretend like I'm talking to somebody, but not actually be talking to anybody? I don't know. It's just, it kind of sucks. Okay, Ruthless Grokken. Ruthless Grokken. I don't know where that one is at. I'm gonna look these up so that we don't have to go... Actually, I have well, no, I'm just gonna look it up this way. Ruthless Grokken. Xenoblade. Ruthless Grokken is in the Fornus region. Wait, really? Okay. Well, I have already killed this one. To be fair, I have already killed this one. So yes, I did kill all of the unique monsters in this area, but that doesn't necessarily mean I absorbed all the abilities. Okay, wait, where is it, though? Wait, really? It's in the Fornus region? Oh, I know where this one is, and I haven't killed this one yet. I've seen it, but I was too low level last time I saw it. I think it's in the Fornus region, isn't it? I think it's in Ribby Flats, like, oh gosh, where in Ribby Flats is it, though? Wait, it's not in the Fornus. Is Ribby Flats in the Fornus region? I thought the Fornus region was, like, all desert stuff. Oh no, it's, like, over here, I think. I think it's over, actually, let's go to Maglia Lake. I think it's near Maglia Lake. I think there's like a level 81 unique Brog. And when I found it originally, I was like level 50, I think. And I got horribly destroyed because it popped out of nowhere and killed me. Ashley Sam says, yeah, me, I have a streaming channel, took a break and did what you just said. Anxiety says don't go back. Oh man, Ashley Sam. And your stream is at a time of day I can be at all. There will be and have been nights where I'm out cold by end of stream though. Well, and that's true too. I do know that I stream a little bit later, but the alternative, like, if I were to stream during the day, there would be other issues that would come along with that. Like, for example,
Good thing we found this.
the people who watch my channel are in college, so they're gonna be in classes throughout the day. The likelihood that they will be available more at nighttime is much higher. So that's my, you know, like, basically the 5 o'clock Pacific time, which is 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern, which is when we start, is about the best time you can stream, I feel like. Unless, like, I could stream earlier in the afternoons at, like, noon, but then I'm like, well, who's gonna be watching those streams? I don't even know. Like, who would even be available to watch those streams? Like, anybody who's in school, students in college or high school or otherwise, they're not gonna be watching because they're in school. I don't know, it's all kind of very tricky. Alright, Ruthless Kraken. Let's just go ahead and destroy this monster real quick. I don't even think I'm gonna need to kill this thing in a chain attack. I think it'll be fine. Alright, very nice. Got the break. Got the topple. I still forgot to take the days off. That's annoying. I'm gonna use the ability now, though, so I can just do some damage. Ashley Sam says, I'd miss some during the day if you changed it. Yeah, that's the... I know. And I've streamed for 8 months now at this same time. Like, I have built up a fan base of people who, for the most part, can be here at this time. But then, you know, people's schedules change, or, like, they decide that they don't want to watch the current game that we're playing, or whatever. I don't know. I mean, even Toxic Donut, Ashley Sam. Even Toxic Donut, who, like, was here every single night for, like, he found the series during the middle of the Xenoblade stream, and then he showed up for every single stream, and now he hasn't been back in, like, 5 days. And I don't know if that's because he doesn't want to watch anymore, he got bored, and just doesn't care necessarily about me, but was just here for the Xenoblade. Or maybe he's got something going on in his real life. I haven't bugged him. I don't really want to, like, pester people. Like, I don't want to single people out in Discord and be like, hey, why haven't you been in stream? But, like, I am, like, a little worried about him. Because he just kind of, like, he kind of ghosted, and I don't know where he is. But, you know, that's kind of one of those other things that's making me feel self-conscious. I'm like, why is Toxic Donut not even here? Like, Toxic Donut's a huge Xenoblade fan, and the fact that he's not even been here has been kind of crazy to me. DumbQ is here! Oh my gosh, speaking of blasts from the past, DumbQ, how are you doing, friend? Big Frog, yeah, Big Frog dead. We're basically at the end of the game right now, DumbQ. Like, we've already beaten the main story. We are grinding out the last few hero ascensions, basically upgrading our optional party members, that kind of thing. But right now, specifically, we're just hunting unique monsters. And unique monsters are basically like powerful versions of regular monsters that drop better loot and that kind of stuff. And I'm also complaining about how nobody has been here tonight. Which maybe I need to get off the topic. I don't know. Ashley Sam, any ideas about something else we could talk about? Maybe shift the conversation to something a little bit more positive. You know how it be. I will sit here and rant about stuff, but I also, like, try to be a positive person. I don't know if I always succeed, but I try to be. Dumpkey says, been busy lately. Yeah, the other thing too, like, I know I just said I was gonna stop talking about this, but I think a lot of people have started college, like, literally within the last couple of weeks, like, cause fall, well, actually, I don't know, I guess summer break is over. So, like, they're sort of starting their, like, fall semesters and things like that, and I think that that's part of what's been happening. But I don't know for sure. Okay, so these 3 are unknown. So I'm gonna have to figure out, okay, let me do it this way. Wild Wave Art. Soul Hacker. Oh man, this is not gonna be easy to find, is it? Oh, actually maybe it is. Wild Wave is from Immovable Gonzalez, which is in the Pentalus region. Wait! I haven't found Immovable Gonzalez yet? Wait, where in the Pentalus region is that? Okay, this is shocking to me. How have I not... Immovable Gonzalez has been in every Xenoblade. Like, Xenoblade 1, 2, and 3. It's a giant gogol, and the fact that I haven't even found it yet is actually shocking to me. It's in the Pentalus region. I'm trying to look around on the map to see, like, where in the Pentalus region it could be. I don't know where that, like... Nothing on the map really looks like what this image is showing me. Is it up here? No. Oh, down here. Down here. So apparently Immovable Gonzalez is somewhere in this area. Okay, let's go here then. DumbQ says, also been addicted to Terraria again lately. The game is just so addicting. Oh, you have that right, friend. Oh, man. Maybe we could do Terraria next. I don't know. I'm still trying to think about what game I'm doing after this one. Terraria has been on my list, but the thing is like, I was itching to play Terraria about 3 or 4 weeks ago. I haven't been itching to play it recently, and I feel like maybe that window of opportunity where, like, I was really, really wanting to play it has kind of passed a little bit. What the heck? Immovable Gonzalez, like, is supposed to be, like, kind of right where... Oh, it's up there. How do I get up there? Okay. Let's follow the yellow brick road. Actually, how do I get up there? Okay, there's gotta be, like, there's gotta be a way. There's always a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Maybe there's like a ladder or something around here that I can climb up. Otherwise, I have no clue. Like, obviously I gotta get up this, like, route system, but you can't, though. That's not the way to go. Wait, what is that? Oh, that's just a zip line. But yeah, pertaining to Terraria, basically, I think what I am pretty sure of is that whatever series we do next, it needs to be a shorter series. Well, it doesn't need to be. But whatever series I do, if we're not done with it by the 7th of October, I'm gonna have to take, like, a week-long break in the middle of the series, which maybe that's fine. Maybe you guys don't care about that. But also I could just do a shorter series. But I don't know, maybe a longer series that I could take a break in the middle of would be good. But like, Terraria could be an option. Kirby and the Forgotten Land can be an option. How do I get up there? Like, I feel like that's the way I need to go, but I don't... There's gotta be a ladder or something around here, right? There's gotta be. I'm so confused. I mean, it's no wonder I haven't found this unique monster yet, because, like, it's impossible to find. Maybe there's like a secret... Maybe there's like a secret ladder, like, around the back of this. There's gotta be a way to climb up there. Right? I mean, looking on the map, it sort of looks like it's that circle thing on the map. So then if I follow the map, then it sort of looks like... Okay, actually, it looks like... Maybe if I teleport to... Maybe if I teleport to this, It looks like there's a ladder there. If I climb up that ladder, maybe that will lead me to where... Oh, and you know what? That would make a lot of sense, because this sort of indicates that in order to get to Immovable Gonzalez, you had to go through this Tion area. And I hadn't gone through this Tion area because we just did the quest. You know what? Should I talk to these guys?
A rare thing?
I'm having big ADHD moment. Hold on. I'm reading voice chat. Or not voice chat, live chat. Dumpky says, also been doing the Impossible Challenge in Rusted Warfare. I don't know if I've heard of Rusted Warfare. Also, have you heard about the new Terraria 1.4.4 update leaks? I have not. Is there actual content in them? Like actual updates to the game and not just hot fixes? That would be amazing. Ashley Sam says, just don't jump anywhere, Vinny. You know how that will end. Well, this is true. Who are these Tion? What is that word even? MLLE period Duturk. Mil Duturk? I don't know what that stands for. Papa was in terrible tizzies. But food giftings from humans make sour good go sweet again. Alliance is very tasty, beautiful thing. Okay. Tirkin Groom. How can is this humble broiler make his highness see senses? Must perform selfless act of hero before can even think to peck the question. Right, that was very eye-opening and insightful. I'm so glad that we had this conversation. Okay, this is not helpful. This is not helpful, game. How the heck? Because, like, oh, I'm not even anywhere near the ladder. Okay, well that, you know, that would make sense. I'm trying to get to this ladder over here on the map. You guys see it? It's like, it looks like a little hammer. Oh, it's this thing. Oh, this, well, maybe this is where I need to go. Maybe it's like down from here. Oh, it might be. It might be down from here. It is. Oh, there it is. I see. So you go up this like windy branch.
This is really good.
And there's obviously lots of Gogles, level 45s, which are not even going to aggro onto us. But then you got the level 88. There he is, Immovable Gonzalez. He is a legend.
Hey, that's a
He
weird
literally,
enemy.
so like in the first Xenoblade game, the first big open area that you go to, Immovable Gonzalez is there. Actually, I think that one's Immovable Gonzalez. Oh no, that's Territorial Rotbart. Territorial Rotbart and Immovable Gonzalez are both, they're both in all three of the games. This one is usually sleeping somewhere and is like blocking a path, although he's not blocking a path here. And then the Territorial Rotbart is the one that like will come out of nowhere and smack you. Like you'll be in like a level like 19 area and he'll just come out of nowhere as like a level 80 and just like one-shot you. But here we go, Immovable Gonzalez, and it's a lucky version of Immovable Gonzalez, which means it'll drop better loot, which I probably don't even care about. I don't know. Dumbq says yes. Newtown okay, let me actually play the game a little bit. Hold on. Let's at least get this thing toppled or broken. Okay, that didn't work out. Oh no, it's awkward. Oh no, please stop attacking my face. Alright, let's try this again. I'm gonna do it with, there we go. Bam! Get wrecked! Alright, topple. Somebody wanna launch it? You wanna launch? Okay, it is launched. Let's use that. Charge up our gauge a little bit. Try to get another break. Got another break. Very good. Got another topple. I'll go ahead and buff everybody. Oh man, we're destroying this thing. I don't need to kill this in a chain attack either. I know that I could. I know that I could kill it in a chain attack, but like, let's not waste time if we don't have to, you know? Oops, I didn't mean to, oh, they launched it. Okay, I used my daze ability and I thought I was gonna daze it instead. Oh, here, let's transform into Ouroboros. Oh, I didn't even need to. I thought I was gonna transform into Ouroboros and then like one-shot it with that damage, but yeah.
I'm the girl with the gun.
Okay, so DumbQ says Newtown slime pets. Oh, I think I've seen those actually. Isn't it called the Labor of Love patch, or is that one already out? DumbQ says coral furniture and more stuff and improvements. And then Rusted Warfare is a war game where you make an army of tanks, helicopters, etc. And also has a popular modding community. Interesting. But yeah, I actually know exactly what you're talking about with the Terraria patch. Is that not the Labor of Love patch? I think that might be the Labor of Love patch. But if it's not, I've definitely seen screenshots of the slime pets, and I've seen screenshots of the coral furniture as well. Okay, so Movable Gonzalez is out of the way. He has been moved, which is good. Oh god, no, I want to be in Heroes. Man, these menus, I still feel like all these hours into the game... Excuse me, man, this Dr. Pepper is making me very burpy tonight. All these hours into the game and I still don't have the menus figured out very, very well. I just press the wrong buttons and go to the wrong pages all the time. Okay, so this one is called Ether Sphere. Alright, let's do Ether Sphere. Ether Sphere is from defeating Sea Tiger Tritons in the Cadencia region, aka the Erythia Sea. Oh, you know what? This one is weird to me because it's in a place where I swear I went over there. There's like a little island and we were riding our boat. It's like up here. It's this thing. It apparently spawns right here. But we've been there before and nothing was there. So that sort of tells me that like this monster probably only spawns during certain weather conditions. That would be my guess. It's called Sea Tiger Tritons. Let's see. Sea Tiger Tritons. It's a Shooks. And all it says is Cadencia. It doesn't say anything about specific weather. Okay, I don't know then. This is kind of weird. Let's see if we can go find it. And Dumbq says it's the Labor of Love update. Also, the Queen Slime and the King Slime Master Mode pet are fused into a singular pet. Nice. Is that patch not even out yet? I thought it was already out. Man. Where am I going? Oh god, this map is so huge, I can't even, like... Where do I need to go? Oh, all the way over... Okay, all the way over there. So we kind of want to go around this side of this island. And then... Oh, I see it. It's all the way up there. So it's like, it's raining right now. I guess if we see a red Shooks, which is one of those, they kind of remind me of Lantern from Pokemon. You guys know the Pokemon Lantern? Sort of reminds me of that Pokemon. Only this one is going to be red and yellow instead of blue and yellow. But it's not even here! It's not here. It's supposed to be here, but it's not. Unless it's not exactly, like, right in this area. Maybe it, like, swims around. I don't know. Also, what is that? What is that? Can I go in there? What is that? Can I go in there? Did I just find a secret? Wait a minute. Where is it? Ah. Okay. It looks like I might actually be able to go in here. What is this? Oh, wait, have I been in here? Is this just the... Apparently I have been here. But I don't remember when we came here. I don't know. Either way, I thought I was being clever and finding secrets, and instead I'm just finding areas we've already been to. And Dumbq says, no, that was the 1.4.3 Don't Starve collab update. Oh, okay. Alright, so the Labor of Love patch has not even come out yet, which... And we're talking about PC, right? Because when the Labor of Love patch comes out, that's... Like, I don't want to play Terraria on the channel before that patch comes out. So if that patch is not even out yet, then that kind of maybe answers my question right there. That, like, Terraria is probably not going to be next. Unless the patch is coming out in, like, the next week, in which case, I suppose it could be. Okay, why is this monster not spawning? What's the deal? Oh, you apparently have to fight this one at night. Ugh. You know, you couldn't have told me that, game? I don't know. And see, I can't... Oh, actually, I can change the time. We've never done this before. Hold on. I think it's in system, isn't it? Change time. Okay. That's nighttime. Okay. Now, maybe it will be over there? See, because the only reason these tiny little islands exist are so that they can put the unique monster thing on it. And sure enough, there it is. Yep, see, I knew that there was, like, there had to be something. Because I came over here before and I was like, why is this island here if there's no unique monster? Like, why would they put this here if there's no unique monster? And oh my god, please stop swimming away. God, this thing looks so cool, though. Look at this. That's honestly terrifying, but also beautiful. Terrifyingly beautiful.
I'll lure them in.
Plus, look at the way it opens its mouth. Here, watch. Open your mouth. Show the good people how weird you are. Come on. Alright, apparently it is not going to show the good people how weird it is when it opens its mouth. Actually, maybe it doesn't open its mouth. I could have sworn these things did, but maybe they don't. Dumbq says also there's an item that turns you into a crappin' wolf. I'm assuming you just mean like a really cool wolf, not like an actual wolf that like craps, right? That would be a bit unfortunate, actually. Oh my god, that thing got absolutely destroyed. Unsurprisingly, but you know, still, it always... I'm always kind of like, you got pretty wrecked. Alright. So, there's another ability learned, and another unique monster crossed off of our list. So now this is the last one, Double Strike. Okay, where is Double Strike? Who gives me Double Strike? Double Strike. Blood-sucking Elvis. I ain't making this crap up, y'all. This unique monster's name is Blood-sucking Elvis. I bet you it's a Vang. I bet you it is a Vang. And it is in... Okay, I know where that's at, and I was literally just there. Like... And I didn't see a Vang. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do then, since I didn't see it the last time I was here?
I guess we know.
I think it's in the Pentalus region. Yeah, it's in the Pentalus region, specifically like in here. But I think I may have to go at nighttime. So let's go at nighttime. Dumbq says crapping wolf. Wait, what do you mean like an actual wolf that poops? I'm reading. Well, I mean technically you said crappin' wolf. Is that a type of wolf or something? What am I not understanding here? I think you're just using crappin' as like an adjective to say it's really cool, right? Like it's a really cool looking wolf. It's a crappin' wolf. Like, I don't know. Either way, I am excited for the Labor of Love patch. I don't know, you're kind of gassing me up for Terraria a little bit. I said I wasn't feeling the itch, but maybe I'm feeling, I don't know. I'm all I'm saying is that it's starting to feel a little itchy in here. I don't know. I don't know if I'll do it next. I mean, we could do Subnautica Below Zero next, which is a relatively short game, and I could probably do it in about 8 streams maybe, and that should be about enough to get us to around the time when I'm gonna go off to Disney. And then like when we come back, we can start a longer game. Terraria, I actually feel like Terraria, I would file it away under longer game. It sort of depends on how I decide I want to play it. I think if I did Terraria, I would have to do Master Mode, okay? Every time I have played the last 2 playthroughs, I've done Master Mode. I think I would also maybe do Journey Mode. I think I would do Journey Master Mode because some annoying things you can change with Journey Mode, and also like I've played the game through so many times that like I don't know if I'm interested in grinding out. Like I think having to grind out 100 of an ore and 100 of a bar, I think that's enough, you know? You know what I mean? Like I think that's enough. But I don't know. we'll see. We'll see how I feel about that when we actually like go to play it. But I will definitely be doing Master Mode. That much I can tell you for sure. Master Mode, 100%. I'll be doing Master Mode. Yes, it's ridiculously annoying, especially in the early game. I think the early game in Master Mode, and also right when you hit, oh god, what is it called? God, I played the game through so many times and I can't remember what it's called when you like spawn the hollow and everything. You like beat the wall of flesh. Is it? I don't know. What is that mode called? What is that section of the game called? Either way, you get to that point, and like that's a very difficult section of the game too. Okay, where is this unique monster? I'm like looking around for a Vang. It's probably gonna be a Vang, and it's probably gonna be like in the air. Okay, where does this picture actually show it being? It actually shows it. Okay, it's still in this area apparently. I have to go through here. It looks like up these stairs and around this hallway, and it might be somewhere up here. But I don't know how I could have possibly missed a unique monster. Oh, is it because it's back here? Oh, this looks sneaky. Wait, no, this is just how you get in the colony, like regularly. Is that dot up there? Is that... Maybe that's why I missed it, because I always go the way that I think is sneaky. Oh yeah, it is. I always go the way that I think is sneaky, but really this is where this thing is. Alright, well my family, my party members, my family, why did I just say that? My party members will destroy this Vang for me. DumbQ says, naughty crapping poop wolf. And DumbQ says, Master Mode for the worthy hardcore summoner is for 40,000 times pure hell. Oh, I'm not doing for the worthy. I am not worthy. I think Master Mode, in and of itself, is hard enough. Master Mode is about as difficult as I want my Terraria to be. That is about as hard as I want my Terraria to be. It's not that I feel like I couldn't do that. Like, I definitely could take up that challenge, and I think I'd be able to beat it. But I think I would want to, like, cry at any given moment. At every given moment. Okay, so Dune C. Marcellus. Dune C. Marcellus. Actually, why am I doing this way? Hold on. Hey, what do you mean? Is this just the page for the arts? Where are the skills at? Is there not... This guide that I'm using, it's showing where to unlock all of the, like, arts, but not the skills, I think. Yeah, Agnes Arts and Kevis Arts. Arts guide... I don't know. There's one for all unique monster locations. Okay, well then what is that monster's name? Dune Sea? Probably gonna be in the Erythia Sea, I would imagine. Oh, it's in the Danod Desert. Oh, I know where that thing is. It's the big Seprond, like, monster. Like, the big sea... Like, you guys will know. We've seen it. We've actually seen it on stream, but we kind of ignored it. It is... Well, and then I think I went and killed it later on, because obviously I went and killed it later on. Where is it, though? Scornful Daria. Terror Bird Ziegler. You know, I feel like I need to kill this monster to unlock arts, but maybe not. Hazardous Jarrahead. Crystal... Where is this stupid thing? Is it up here? No. Okay. You know what would be easier, Vinny? Search the named graves. We're looking for Dune Sea? I don't even see it. Okay, maybe wait, I haven't killed it, but it knows the name of it? How is that even a thing? Okay, well, wait, in that case... then we're gonna go to the... Okay, I know exactly where it is. I can see the area where it will be on the map, but we don't have the thing unlocked, so I haven't killed it yet. But for some reason, I could read its name in the thing. Maybe once you just, like, physically see it, it adds it to the list. I don't know. DumbQ says, before defeating the Wall of Flesh is called pre-hard mode, and after defeating the Wall of Flesh is called hard mode. Oh, right. Oh. See, and that... I always hated the naming scheme for that part of the game, because, like, hard mode indicates that it's a mode. You know what I mean? Not, like, an actual, like, section of the game. I feel like they could have had... Like, I feel like the naming scheme could have been a bit better, but, you know, it's fine. So, yeah, master mode, pre-hard mode, at the very, very, very beginning when you have nothing, like, even slimes are wrecking you. That part's kind of difficult. And then the part right when you get into right when you get into hard mode is also difficult. And then I feel like it kind of gets easier from there as you unlock, like, different accessories and things.
Now, ain't that a challenge?
Alright, so this is the monster I'm talking about, Dune C. Marcellus. It's giant and terrifying, but it's also only level 87 and we'll be fine.
This is looking good.
Oh god, Noah, please don't die. Dumpky says most of the pure hell is the For the Worthy seed. Oh yeah, I've read enough about the For the Worthy seed to know that I'm not interested in it. I'm just not. Look, I'm 33, I'm ancient, I'm too old. I'm too old for those shenanigans. I've already proved my worth in gaming. I've already done the world #1 ranks in World of Warcraft. I don't need it to prove anything else. I can take this time in my old age to just enjoy video games, you know what I mean? And I just don't think I would enjoy For the Worthy Master Mode. I just do not think I would enjoy it. So at least I know myself well enough, you know? I know myself well enough to not, like, make myself go through that hell. Luckily this whole, like, yes, we have a lot of monsters that we need to be killing to, like, unlock all of these abilities, but it has been relatively quick to do it because we don't even really need to kill things in chain attacks anymore. They kind of just melt. And as the fight, in fact, I could maybe, well, I don't know, I'm gonna keep Noah on Ogre just so that he can break things easier. Because when I have him on any other class other than Ogre, he just does not seem to be able to get breaks off very easily, so there we go. That ability is learned, that unique monster is slayed. We're also getting some gold Nopon coins for doing this, which is nice. Maybe in another 90 gold Nopon coins, I'll be able to buy, you know, another gem that I probably won't even, like, use at any point. Okay, back into Heroes. I hope this isn't boring for some of y'all to watch, but it is something that I've been wanting to do for a while, so I'm glad we're getting it done. That one is unknown. This one is Impregnable Sand Who in the Pentalus region. Alright, is this one of them that I've actually killed, I hope? Pentalus region. We're looking for the word impregnable. I don't even know how to say it. I don't know. Oh, no, I haven't killed this one either, but apparently I know the name of it. Weird. Okay, in that case, let me search around for it. Okay, ooh, it does not like that. It didn't like that. How did... I don't know. What is the... Wait, what is this monster called? Impregnable. Yeah, it's not even in this guide. This guide says locations to all unique monsters. It's not even here. Impregnable Sand Who. Oh, I know exactly where these guys are. I know there's this is one of a pair of unique monsters, and they're not even really monsters, you'll see. But I know exactly where they are, because I found them a super long time ago, and was not high enough level to really take them on yet. They are in the Orion, like, cavern areas, the Orion Mountains or whatever. And there's 2 of them. And Dumbq says, bruh, it's a challenge, but if you don't want to do it, it's your decision. I respect that. Oh, it's not up for debate. I ain't doing it. So, I mean, I'm glad you feel that way, but if you didn't, it would kind of be awkward, because I wouldn't care. Zoka says, oh, such a lovely view from here. Also, many Agnes and Kevis troops come here because stocking of resources not possible from inside of tunnels. Profit of Zoka pile up in ginormous heap. Oh, what clever pawn is Zoka. All right, so the monsters you have to, it's kind of interesting how you get over here. And I do have to actually go the legitimate way, because there's no teleport over there. So we've got to kind of like parkour our way across this sort of skinny little bridge here. And then there is a ladder over here, and when we were first in this area, I don't know if I didn't see this ladder, but I definitely didn't climb it. But in my spare time, I climbed this, and I found out what was on the other side. And I think I was like, I don't know, I was probably like level 60 at the time, so there was no way I was going to be able to defeat these unique monsters because they're like level 82. But you'll see. It's quite interesting because, to my knowledge, these might be the only unique monsters that are of this type of enemy, but I could be forgetting something. I don't think I am, but you'll see. You'll see. I kind of want it to be a surprise, which is why I'm not just straight up saying what they are. All right, slide our way down, and you can probably already see them from here. There they are. Yeah, it's like, they're like Agnes soldiers. They're like actual just Agnes soldiers, but they're unique monsters. So there's Impregnable Sandhu and Godlike Crastor. Okay. Well, let's kill Impregnable Sandhu, because honestly, we don't want them making babies in the middle of a fight. I don't know. I don't know if that's what the name implies, but you know, let's not take any chances here. Let's focus our attacks. Dumbq says, why do the enemies spin around a lot? Oh, so basically in this game you have these abilities that are called reaction arts. You'll notice the one down there is called Flashback, and then there's Shield Bash. Flashback, if I use this on this monster, this enemy, it'll break them. If they are broken, they can then be toppled, which is where they fall on the ground, and then if they are toppled, they can be launched into the air. And the way that I have my party set up right now, my party does a lot more damage to enemies that are launched. So basically the way that I've got my game set up is that we launch the enemies in the air. It makes it so that they can't attack. It's basically a big, long stun. It's very good. And also we do a lot of extra damage to them when they're in the air. That's why you keep seeing enemies spin around. Yes, it looks ridiculous, but that's also part of the reason why it's amazing. Alright, so there's one of them down. Fiery Morale. Nice. Alright. Wow, that one just went down immediately, didn't it? I could technically kill this one in a chain attack, but it would take so much. You know what? I don't think Dumbq was around when we were doing chain attacks. Dumbq, I'll show you what a chain attack is. Basically, I'm not going to go over every little detail here, but it's a time where an enemy can basically do nothing to you, and you get to do free damage to them by choosing your party members one at a time to do a powerful attack. And when they do the powerful attack, they get a percentage, and depending on what percentage you get, you do more damage and get more party members back to do more attacks that do more damage. That's a really long, convoluted explanation. Actually, that's kind of a short explanation and does not really fully explain the intricacies, but what you can appreciate while I do this is all of the cool, like, battle animations that happen. Let's use Mio here. Actually, let's use Mio. Oh no, I didn't use Mio, I used Uni. Oh, that's awkward. Okay, but actually, her percentage was not too bad. I wonder if Tion can still hit 150. I kind of doubt it, though. You know, let's just use Mio. Why not? Let's just guarantee that we're gonna get this percentage. So if I get above 150% here, you'll notice that it went to 99. That's because healers can't go above 100%. So you use your healers to get as close to 99% as possible, and then you use somebody else to go above that. Once you go above 100, the turn is over, and depending on what percentage you got, you get a lot more damage added to your damage multiplier, and you get a certain number of, like, allies back. If you get 100%, you get 1 ally back. If you get 150%, you get 2, and if you get 200 or higher, you get 3 back. So the name of the game is basically get the highest percentage possible while doing the maximum amount of damage possible. And this chain attack is actually going pretty well, because I'm being offered Fiona. Those of you like Ashley, Sam, and anyone else who's been watching, you know why that's a good thing. I'm pretty shocked that we were actually given Fiona not on turn 1. DumbQ says fidget spinner. Not quite, but I guess close enough. Noah, are you gonna be able to go above 150% here? I sort of don't trust him, but let's do it anyway. Okay, he did. Oh, he just exactly got 150? Noah, don't scare me like that. Alright, so our chain attack gauge has been refilled because Fiona is amazing when she actually decides she wants to be useful. Senna, let's go with you. God, this kind of sucks, actually. Shoot. I don't know. Let's just go lands, and then Mio, I guess? Actually, no, let's go Uni. Uni will guarantee we'll get that 99, and also she'll give attack up to everybody, so Senna will do more damage here. She didn't do that much damage, and she didn't get us to 150. I don't know, the characters I'm getting back are not great here, but I might still be able to squeeze this one out. Can I have some attackers back, please? Okay, I can have Tion back, and that's about it. Noah, let's use you then. We have to start with Mio, because otherwise we can't go above 99, and then the entire chain attack will be over. And then we're gonna use Tion, and then we're gonna hope that I can somehow manage to squeeze out a 100% with whichever one character we manage to get back this next turn. If it's a healer, it's all over from here. And we'll just do the damage that we've done. But if it's DPS, it's a healer. Okay, that chain attack kinda sucked. But, you know, whatever. The enemy died, and we still did do a decent amount of damage. I mean, it's dead. We did 32 million damage, so it very much died. He very much died. They very much died. I don't know. There you go. That is a chain attack. I have done chain attacks that have been over 110 million damage, so that was a pretty mediocre chain attack, considering the ones that I've done before in the past, but that is the general gist of those. DumbQ says, is this game's category action or RPG? I would say it's RPG. Action, I would say what I would define as like an action adventure game would be more like Horizon Forbidden West, because the combat system in Horizon Forbidden West is more like you're actively like moving where you want to go and using your abilities as and you point them and monsters are diving at you. Like, that's kind of action. This is more like, I don't want to say it's turn-based, because the only turn-based aspect of this game are the chain attacks. All of the other combat is like, I don't know, maybe it's a mixture. It's sort of a mixture of like action. It's like an action RPG, but also with turn-based aspects. It's honestly got like a little bit of everything in it. TBH. Okay, so back to skills. We're getting there. Look at that, we're making a dent. We've only got 6 more to go. That's not too bad. Dim-witted Turkin. Okay, we know that one exists. I remember seeing it. It's in the Pentalus region. It is right here. So last time I killed this monster, I did not have the Soul Hacker skill equipped, so we just need to go and literally hit this one a few times, because it's only level 45. Ashley Sam says, I don't remember half of the game, Vinny. I can't even answer the poll because I don't remember the names or places. Well, so Ashley Sam, Bionis and Mechonis are the world of Xenoblade Chronicles 1. All rest is the world of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and Aionios is the world that we're in right now in Xenoblade Chronicles 3. So that might be able to help you. I mean, the only world I think you're going to be familiar with is the one that we're in, so you could technically vote for that one and it would be fine. Oh god, this unique monster, like, I was right here earlier today when we were looking for the immovable Gonzalez. If I had known that, I would have just fought this one while we were here, but oh well. Dumbq says, even sandbox? Well, no. No, it's obviously not a sandbox game. But, you know, in terms of genres of gameplay, I would say, yeah, it's got a lot in it. I love Xenoblade games. Alright, so that one went down very quickly, as I foretold.
Unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Alright, so we have 5 left to kill. That's really... So I was like, I was like, we have 5 or 6 unique monsters. So technically I wasn't wrong, though. We do have about 5 or 6 unique monsters that I hadn't killed at all ever. But I kind of forgot the fact that there were going to be some that we needed to re-kill, because when I killed them I didn't have the skill on. Oh, and actually these 5, apparently none of these I have killed. Okay, so now I have to go and figure this out. Counter Puncher. Xenoblade 3. Counter Puncher. Okay, Counter Puncher is Fang King Claven, where is Fang King Claven? Fang King Claven why can't I see this? Where is it on this map? I'm having trouble finding it. This is a different website. Okay, it's not even on that map. What the heck? All right, screw that website. That website's not bueno. Fang King Claven. Fang King. I don't know. I mean, I guess I could just look up. All right, I guess I have to look up Fang King Claven. Fang King Claven. Oh my god, it's like a Darbus. You guys will see what it is. You'll know exactly what it is. How have I missed this, though? Where is this thing at? It's in Elgaris Depths in Milik Meadows. Where is Milik Meadows? Milik Meadows is in the Asia region. Wait, so... Oh, that's very interesting. Okay, so going to the map, in the Asia region, there should be like a big intricate oh, you know what? I think I might remember where this place is at, actually. I think it's over here. Well, wait a minute. I think it's over here. Well, it's here. Aha! Elgaris Depths entrance. Yes, it's here. I knew that I had discovered the entrance to a cave. I had discovered the entrance to this cave, but I hadn't actually explored the cave. I thought, ooh, that would be fun to leave for a stream. And now today is that stream. Dumbq says, I gotta go. I'm late for my shower schedule. You have a shower schedule? Interesting, but all right, you have fun with that, Dumbq, and we will see you later, friend. Thanks for stopping in and keeping me company.
Whoa, got a rare dude right here.
Ashley Sam says, okay, option 3. Okay, so yeah, you went with Aionios, because that's about all you probably know.
It's all
all right, so here is this cave. it does have scary, big, high-level monsters in it, if we were, like, level 50, which we're not. And it also is like a labyrinth, which... You know, I'm not super happy about that aspect of it, considering, like... I mean, I don't know, we're 2 hours and 25 minutes in, we've got time. This stream is gonna end up being longer than I expected it to be, TBH, but... Y'all know it's gonna annoy me if I don't uncover, like, every little bit of this stupid map. So, we're gonna run around, and we're gonna, like, go to even the places where we don't want to go. Or maybe I'll accidentally go the right way the first time. How deeply awkward would that be if I managed to actually go the way that I'm... Oh my god, look at how many twists and turns there are. And this is, like, just the top of this cave. Trust me, this cave is huge. I looked at the map. At the mini-map on this, like, page for this unique monster, it's a big cave. And also there's some Moramora, which are always terrifying. I don't like when they hang out on walls. They kind of remind me of, like, giant moths. And I've told y'all how I'm afraid of moths. I don't do moths. Butterflies kind of still, like, make me nervous, but, like, I don't think I would freak out if a butterfly landed on me. But if a moth landed on me, yeah. Yeah. It's like a butterfly, but it's, like, furry. No thank you. No thank you. Ashley Sam says, yeah, I didn't even know this game existed till YouTubers mentioned Xeno 3. Well, now you know. And oh look, it's a, you know what, should I, it's a, no, I don't need any monster parts. Don't get distracted, Vinny. Oh, am I actually going the right way the first time around? Nah. I mean, if I go the right way the first... I don't think there's going to be anything else in this cave of note except for this unique monster, but... I don't know. It's down there, I think, or it's... Oh, but I probably can't... Probably can't just jump down there all willy-nilly. What is this? What does this lead to? This little skinny... That's it? That's the whole thing? Okay. So, I can go down here... And I'm going to... Aha! Grabbed on literally right at the last second. And I would guess that this leads me down into the area with the unique monster. There could be other things in this cave, but I don't know what they would be. I would assume it's only the one unique monster in here, but I'm not sure. This is a giant, massive cave. It really is. And actually, this is not... Oh, this is not taking me where I... Well, actually, maybe it still is. Maybe it still is. Maybe it wraps around. Okay, it looks like it might wrap around. I was gonna say, maybe it's not even taking me to where I thought it was taking me to, but I think it actually is. Also, P.S., notice how there's, like... Notice how there's, like, the black fog here? Interesting. Does that mean an annihilation event is gonna happen here? Ooh!
I think we can have
fast travel location. Nice. There it is. It's only level 80 though, which is interesting. But yeah, it is no. Yes. Thanking Claven. All right. So we're just gonna end this thing's day. You know, it's been living under here for probably thousands of years, all crystallized and very cool looking, probably feeding on all of these Grebel, who don't seem to understand that they're next on the menu. But we're going to destroy it mercilessly. All right, it is toppled. It is launched. So I'm gonna use. Oh God, I need to remember. After this, I need to take myopic screen off of Noah. Like, I need to. The reason it's on Noah right now is because I've been using Noah and Ogre to, like, farm materials with, like, a burst build. That's why it's there. But other than that, I don't want to have daze on Noah, because if I accidentally daze a monster while it's toppled, then it'll be dazed rather than launched, and that's not how we do damage with this build. Here, let's use Cry of Faith. Let's buff people up like... Oh, see, and I did it there. That's exactly what I did. You guys see that? I just said, oh, I'll accidentally do it when a monster's toppled, and sure enough, I did just that. You know, it's a shame that we had to kill that thing. It was actually pretty cool looking. Not like we can't infinitely resummon it, though, you know.
Whoa, this is really good.
Ashley Sam says you are just as bad as I am with maps. How dare you? How dare you? No. I mean, At least from the way you explained yourself, it sounds like you're absolutely awful with maps. I have some semblance of where I need to go. Sometimes it takes me a moment to get there, but we get there. We always... When have we not gotten there, Ashley Sam? Riddle me this. All right, Battle Fever. All right, so first I look up Battle Fever. Xenoblade 3. It says it is from... It actually doesn't say. Wow, this website really sucks. This website is terrible. It is, okay, the wiki says it's from Fleeting Shikino, which is a unique monster in the Erythia Sea, and it's like off on the, like, here, I'll just show you. It's kind of weirdly off on like the very, very, very edge of the map. So if I go to, where is it? This island, and I kind of go straight over this way. Wait, why does that not look right to me? No, it's not that island. It's, is it this? No, wait, is it this island? No, wait, it is this island. It's this island, and then I basically just go all the way over here. Oh, wait, do I see? The map's like not really lining up properly. Either way, I think I can go from this travel point and I can get to where I need to go, but the map is kind of like not lining up particularly well, but I think this is where we need to go. There's apparently like another unique monster also like... Why is the map not looking the same here? Like, the picture that I'm looking at... Okay, actually, that island is that. Ah, okay, because I see. Okay, so I've already killed this unique monster. Wait, this thing should literally be where I am right now. There should be... Oh, there should be a unique monster over here. On this island... Like, the island that I'm on right now, there should be a unique monster somewhere here. Which is weird, because... I've explored this island. Actually, this one specifically is called 4 Blades in the Dark. Like, that's literally what the named grave is called. 4 Blades in the Dark. I am confusion. But, I don't know. See, like, there's no unique monster in here. I wish I could zoom in. Just like ever so slightly. And like also, if there were a unique monster here, there would be like a little red dot. There's not a little red dot. There's also like... Okay. What does the wiki say about this? It's a member of the Agnes Forces family and can be found at level 65 in the former Colony 15 area. After...
Huh? Hey,
oh.
Did you guys hear something?
We have to complete a quest to fight this thing?
Let me just fix this.
Triton is required to be in the party during this quest. It's a quest called A Young Noble's Request. You know what? Let's do this. How do I get this? It tells me the objectives, but it doesn't tell me how to get this quest. And, interestingly enough, these unique monsters, like, there's, like, 3 unique monsters, I guess, that will appear when we do this, so that's gonna be, like, probably our last 3 things that we need. Okay, I'm gonna look this up. A Young Noble's Request, Xenoblade 3. Make sure you have Triton in your party before starting this quest. Head over to the Kalem Residential Quarter located in the city. I need to look for Shiner and talk to him to start this side quest. Okay, So Shiner has a side quest in city, but we need Triton in the party specifically to do this. I kind of want to do this. I kind of want to do this. Wait a minute. You guys notice anything weird about Triton? Why is he only level 10? He should be level 20. We got his soul hacker thing done. Triton himself is level 20, right? Triton himself, yes, Triton himself is level 20, is rank 20, but Noah is not. Okay, and did I just switch Noah onto Triton's class? I did. Dang it. Okay, back to Ogre. I hate when I do that. Sometimes the character select thing kind of confuses me. All right. Triton's back in the party. We're gonna be taking a visit to the city. City interior. Oh, I bet you it's this. I bet you it's this thing, right? Right there. So we probably can go from here. Ashley Sam says, I am definitely 100% worse with maps, but you're a close second. Rude! And Artemis said they won't be back. Oh, Artemis is not going to be back tonight? Oh, man. Poo. Poo! He say that in live stream chat. I may not be back. Family put on an episode special that's the length of a movie. I apologize. Well, technically, Artemis said they may not be back, but who knows? Kind of depends on how long we take with this, because we now see. I wasn't planning on having to do another side quest, but now we're having to do another side quest. Please be the one that I need. Please be the Shiner one. Also, please be voice acted. It's not. Hey, wait! What's wrong? Ouroboros, I really need you to do something for me. Some lost numbers went on a campaign to Cape Arcafor, and yet they haven't come back. I want you to find them. This kid has a very, like, refined speech, like, vocabulary for, like, being, like, 5. Oh! What happened exactly? If you could tell us the details. No problem. Let me take care of it. Got more time than I know what to do with, so I have. Okay. Don't just make executive decisions. Besides, we actually don't have... We've got plenty of spare time, matey. This little squirt's trusting us grown-ups to help. That's serious business. Be there anything on our plate more urgent than that? Surely not. Enough with the excuses. Why do you really want to do this? Because it sounds like fun. I'm being serious. This is a formal request from Shiner of House Ortiz. But why are you the one making the request? That's cause my dad's one of the lost numbers. Looks like we better check out what's happening on Cape Arcafor. Yes, let's. Do you have any clues as to where they might be? It's Plane's scavenging force that's gone missing. All the grown-ups are really worried, so I'm scared something bad must have happened. We'll find them and bring them home, don't worry. You know what I'm gonna do? Since it has been such a slow night for the stream, I'm going to delete my most recent tweet and repost it. Maybe that'll get some people in here, I don't know. Maybe that'll get some people in here. It probably will not. It will probably do nothing, like truth be told, but it might do something. And you might hear my voice for a second while I open up the stream. Okay, here we go. Got the link. Okay, tweet reposted. I don't know. I just really would like to see that number higher than 2. Honestly, Ashley Sam, I love you. And I love that you're here, but I want it to be more than just you. Like, where are all of my subscribers at? I have almost 300 subscribers. None of them want to be here right now tonight? How annoying. Ashley Sam says, matey, when did this become Pirates of the Caribbean? I thought this was Xenoblade. Well, you know how it be with Triton. You know how it be. All right, so we're heading for Cape Arcafor, which is that place. But, like... How do I get there? Oh, I think I know what island this is. Wait, do I know what island this is? Welkin Falls, Otherworldly Rodson. Oh, I do know what island this is. Okay, I should be able to go from here. I think if I fast travel to this unique grave, I should just be able to walk over pretty easily, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't know, friends. I know I said I wasn't going to complain about this, but it kind of, I don't know. It just, honestly, it kind of hurts my feelings when people don't want to be here. And again, maybe it's just simply that everyone coincidentally can't be here all on the same day. But this has happened multiple times now. Like enough times to where I sort of feel like it has less to do with able to be here and more to do with wanting to be here. I don't know, maybe when we play a different game, you know, people will start showing up, but it sort of feels like at that point you're not here for me, you're here for just the games that we're playing. Which maybe is the point, but I don't know. I also feel like sort of the point of watching you could just watch somebody play a playthrough of a game without any commentary, right? If all you care about is the game, just go watch a commentary like void playthrough. There are plenty of them on YouTube. You're watching a person because you like the person, I thought, usually. Is someone fighting? Sounds like they're nearby. Let's hurry. Ashley Sam says, I would tweet too, but my Twitter has like 5 followers. Well, your Twitter ain't far behind my Twitter. I think we've got like about 40 followers on Twitter. People do not want to follow the social media platforms, which is fine. It's fine. Honestly, I care more about people joining the Discord than I do about Twitter and Facebook. There you are. Captain? You thought you'd have yourselves some fun without old Triton, did ye? That takes some guts. Watch out, I'm coming in. Does this really look like fun to you? Don't look a gift captain in the mouth, mate. Hey, no idle chit-chat. I ain't gonna do everything myself. Alright. I kind of want this quest to be over soon because I really don't want to do the pirate voice much longer. I'm not very good at it, I don't feel like, and B, like, I don't know, it's just kind of annoying. After a certain amount of time, you're like, alright, we get it. You're a swashbuckling pirate, you know? I don't know. Ashley Sam says, they must be busy. Thursdays are usually rather busy with your regulars. TBH, Ashley Sam, it's usually Tuesdays and like Saturdays that I notice are the slow days. Thursdays are pretty good for the most part, weirdly enough, but I don't know. I mean, like I said, people's schedules are changing right now because classes have started back up, and maybe that's all. Maybe that really is all there is to it. And maybe if you're one of my followers and you weren't able to make it tonight, but you're watching this VOD in the future, leave me a comment or something, friends. Like, just let me know that you're like a part of this. Let me know that you're watching and that you're only not here when it's live because you can't be. I just, like, I'm getting very self-conscious about, like, is it me? Is it the game I'm playing? And like, if it's the game I'm playing, like, I don't know. Whatever. I'm done talking about it. I'm sorry. I need to stop thinking about it. I do this, and I think that this is a symptom of ADHD, by the way, but I tend to hyperfixate on one thing. And I need to try to like pull my attention off of that one thing. But it's a little hard to do that when every time I look over at that right-hand side of like my right-hand monitor, I see 2 concurrent viewers and 7 likes. And 53 views, and we've been streaming for almost 3 hours. This may very well be the worst stream that we've had so far. That hurts a lot. I don't know, and like I don't know how to make it better. Like, I can't make YouTube share my content. You guys have to make YouTube share my content. If you're not here, and you're not liking the stream, and you're not watching the stream, YouTube doesn't care about sharing my content. So if you want the channel to grow, you gotta be here, and I can't force people to be here, but I am saying that, like, the more days that you guys aren't here, the slower the channel grows. So like that goal of hitting 500 subscribers, we ain't gonna hit it this year if this keeps up this way. In fact, like I'm trying to remain hopeful about it, but I would almost say I'm pretty sure we're not gonna hit it. I think, according to my analytics, we gained 14 subscribers last month, in the last 28 days. That's 1 subscriber every 2 days. That's terrible. When we were streaming Stardew, we were streaming it for about 2.5 months, and the average amount of subscribers that we picked up every 28 days during Stardew was something like 48 subscribers. So we were actually, on average, we were gaining 2 subscribers every day, and that's not including the fact that we didn't stream 2 days a week. So really, each stream we were getting about 3 new subscribers. And nowadays, with Xenoblade, I'm getting about 1 subscriber every other day. So the channel is growing like 20, it's growing at like 20% of the rate that it had been with Stardew. And I think this is a wonderful game, and I'm just like, YouTube, like, share my playthrough of this wonderful game with people, because I do think it's a wonderful game, and I think it has merit. I think that, like, Stardew's a great game too, it's one of my all-time favorites, but like, it ain't better than Xenoblade in, like, Xenoblade is better than Stardew in the areas that Xenoblade is better at, meaning, like, you know, Stardew isn't an RPG, Xenoblade is. For an RPG, Xenoblade is incredible. For a farming simulator, Stardew is incredible. But, like, I don't know, Stardew's a little bit more of an accessible game, I suppose, a little less, like, JRPG grindy, so I can kind of understand why it's a lot less... Stardew's a lot more popular than Xenoblade, but it still just kind of sucks. I don't know. Dumbq says, I'm back. Ashley Sam says, you're awesome, stop it. I know. I'm sorry. I really am sorry. We were busy scoping out a new place to use as a base of operations. The captain was fond of our old island, which is why we bunked down there. But there got to be too many monsters in there lately, and the food got old pretty fast. Yum yum coconuts for every meal, day in, day out. Sink me, yum yum coconuts are wonderful, matey. It's there in the name. Well, that's true. Ah, belay that. Almost forgot why we're in here in the first place. Avast, ye mateys! We're on a search and rescue mission, and you scallywags are being drafted in to help. Who are you looking for? I don't want to do a pirate voice for every single one of these people. They probably are supposed to all have one, but screw it. You all finished up there too? Ahoy there! What, Mobius? These are lost numbers, right? So then, exactly, these are most likely the people Shiner was looking for. You hear that? They're looking for someone. Just so happens we're helping the captain look for... Yeah, we know all that. Huh? Ouroboros, what are you doing here? Well... Ashley Sam says, scroll up, Vinny. You have to read my whole thing in order. Okay. Ashley Sam says, they must be busy. Thursdays are usually rather busy with your regulars. Plus, Kalis is sick too. Hey, Vinny. Hey, you. Hey. You're awesome. Stop it. Thank you, Ashley Sam. I know. Like, I'm just... It just sucks. I feel like I've put in 8 months of my life and I've walked away with, like... I think in 8 months we've gained about 180 subscribers, which some people would say is pretty dang good when your channel is this small. And maybe I need to look at that silver lining. But I don't know, there's just a lot of aspects to being a YouTuber that are not always fun. You know, I have to deal with spammers all the time in my comment sections. Like, in my YouTube studio, I'm constantly deleting, like, sexbot comments in, like, just the comments of my VODs. Having to deal with that crap. I'm having to deal with fake, like, other YouTubers, other streamers leaving comments on my video just to promote their channel. Like, they'll come in and they'll say some generic thing, pretending like they watched the video when they haven't. And they do that because they know that people will see that their name is, like, I don't know, like Sparks Gaming, or like WoW TV, or like something like that, and they'll be like, oh, that person must be a YouTuber and have, you know, stream games. I'm gonna click on their avatar. That's why they leave comments. I don't do that to other people, by the way. I think that is one of the worst things. That is so skeezy and crappy, and if you do that, screw you. Like, I hope your channel doesn't grow because you're awful. But people do that to me, and I have to delete those comments, and I have to, like... My life is spent deleting comments from people who are either sex bots or like people who really don't care about me and are just looking out for their own personal interests, and then like having to deal with the YouTube algorithm not sharing my videos, having to beg people to like the stream so that the YouTube algorithm will pay attention to my streams and share them more. And then also having to deal with the fact that people have schedules and people get sick and people, you know, like, it's amazing to me how many friends I've made that have just disappeared after I've stopped playing a game. Like, there were people who were here during Stardew who I, like, talked to every day for, like, 2 months, and I learned a lot about them, and I thought that they were gonna stick around on the channel and, like, be my friend, but as soon as they saw I was playing Xenoblade, they ghosted on me. And it's like, and they don't say hi or anything in the Discord ever, it's just like, as far as they're concerned, I'm just a way to watch a video game that they liked, and as soon as I played a video game that they decided ahead of time they had no interest in, I was dead to them, even though I had spent 2 months talking to them and becoming their friend. I don't know. It sort of feels like, on one hand, YouTube feels very, like, worthwhile when somebody tells me I've brightened up their day or things like that, you know, in that nature. But then on the other hand, sometimes it can feel incredibly lonely because it feels like even the closest people will eventually leave, and like, I'll just, like, the only person that I can really count on to be here 100% of the time is me. And that's just the truth of it. That's nobody's fault or anybody's problem. That's just the truth of being a YouTuber. Even people with like 1 million, I would actually argue that the people with like 1 million subscribers, they're probably incredibly lonely, because their live chats are so big that they can't really harbor like individual relationships with their viewers as much as they used to be able to. I don't know. It's kind of, it's interesting. I'm not saying I want to like walk away from it or anything, but I am saying it's been a little extra difficult for me the last couple months. And Ashley Sam says, Vinny, stop it, you're awesome. And also things like, do pirates in Nico's voice. I could do Nico's voice, but I don't know if my voice wants to go that high today. And also, Vinny, hey you, being a few seconds behind on stream sucks. Anyway, hey you, stop it. Yeah, I know the delay on stream sucks too. The alternative is that I don't stream in 4K, and when I wasn't streaming in 4K, weird stuff was happening with the codecs or whatever that like YouTube uses. The quality of the videos are much, much better this way. It's just that the live stream lags behind, like, extra, which does suck. And also, Ashley Sam says, hey, wait, I'm here 100% of the time, you meanie. Well, that's true. I mean, but, you know, one day you will not be, and that's not going to be anybody's fault. It's just the truth of it. I don't know. And I don't mean, like, forever. I just mean, like, there might be days where you can't make stream, or you're, like, incredibly sick, you know? All right. I'm done. If I start talking about that again, Ashley Sam, you like, keep doing what you're doing and just remind me of me telling you to tell me to stop talking about it. So Shiner asked you to come rescue us. I guess we owe you and Colony 15 a lot, huh? Nah, why were you with those guys anyway? We couldn't just sit by and watch someone getting attacked by Agnes. Hold on a sec, you're not Kavesi? Took you long enough. Why does this guy look... I mean, I know he's Machina, but he may be the closest looking person to Lands we've seen in terms of, like, face design. We were so sure seeing you fight with those Agnians. Well, whatever the reason, you helped us out of a tight spot. We're in your debt, thank you. Heh, very glad to hear it. Well, we'll be on our way then. This place is under Agnes' control, so we'll look elsewhere for a base. Yeah, too bad. Wait, you can't just leave. We don't need your thanks. We can't just let you wander off now that you've seen our faces. What? I'm sorry to have to do this after everything you did for us, but I'm going to have to take you into custody. Excuse me? No. You do that for us? You're too kind. Wait. Oh, are they gonna go move into the city? Is that what's happening? Mate, I don't think custody means what you think it means. Weird way to repay a debt, though, eh? I don't like to stay too long in someone's debt. We don't know how long we've got, so I like to keep my regrets to a minimum. I understand that. If you miss your chance to act, it might not come again, eh? Okay, you lubbers. Now be good and do as the man says. Got that? Aye, but Captain. The city's full of fine cuisine beyond your wildest dreams. Let that percolate in your skulls. Food? He's planning something, but what? I regret to inform you... Oh, this is Tion. I regret to inform you that he's not thinking at all. Oh? You'll be repaid soon enough. We like your... Oh no, that's... Oh no, this is Triton. We like your spirit. Think of the grog, lads and lasses. And this man is a Mobius? What an oddball. Sorry about all this, Plane. No, I mean, he's interesting. Would you be able to bring them to the war room when we're back? Us? Bringing a Mobius into the city might cause a lot of hassle that we don't need right now. You understand that, right? Yeah. Okay then, I'll see you back in the city. Okay. So, these pirates might be going to live in the city, possibly. I wonder what they'll serve for dinner. Appy and the others are still back at the colony. We better invite them too. I think you better ask first. Ashley Sam says the 4K affects lag. Yes, it does. Basically, there are 3 different options for YouTube chat latency. It's low latency, normal latency, and high latency. High latency is bad. The higher your latency, the longer of the delay between what I say and what you see. Low latency, there is anywhere from a 1 second to a 5 second delay. Normal latency, there's anywhere from a 5 second delay to a 15 second delay. And high latency, there can be anywhere from a 15 second delay to a, honestly, sometimes I've seen it be like 40 second delay. And unfortunately, when you stream, YouTube supports low, normal, and high latency when you're streaming in, I believe, 1440p and below. But if you're streaming in 4K, the only latency option you are allowed to use is high latency. So if I want to continue streaming in 4K, I am forced to use the high latency option. Meaning that on a good day, you guys might be 15 seconds behind me, but on a bad day, you could be like 30 to 40 seconds behind me. And I would say on average, I notice you guys being about 20 seconds behind me. Roughly. Ashley Sam says, plain. Interesting name choice there. I was gonna make a comment about it like, oh man, your name is so plain. It's so vanilla. It's so regular. It's so normal. Whoa. Why did they bring food into the war room? This is a war room, not somebody's, like, dinner table. I've never seen food like this. It's so good. They all seem pretty friendly. Ah, please, you join us as well. We have to discuss what to do about them. Ashley Sam says, I had to do low latency because my SSD wouldn't do higher. Do you mean you had to do high latency? Remember, low latency is the good one. Low latency is the one you want to use. Low latency means that there is as little lag as possible in between what I am saying and what you're hearing. High latency is the one you don't want. Normal latency is, like, still not desirable, and low latency is really the one that would, like, allow us to have more, like in real-time conversations. I mean, granted, you're only, like, 30 to 40 seconds behind me. I still can read. You also have to understand, sometimes something appears in my chat, and I don't read it for, like, 2 minutes because I'm doing something in the game. I'm reading something, or playing, or whatever. So sometimes the amount of time it can take me to respond to you guys, it also depends on how quickly I am actually just, like, taking notice of what you have said, but also, like, when the opportunity arises that I'm able to read it. Sometimes I let chat build up a little bit, and then I go through stuff. It kind of just depends on what I'm doing. It's a little bit of a juggling act, honestly. So this is how it is. You can roam the city freely, but at the first sign of trouble from you, the Senate might change their minds. Triton, however, is not allowed to enter or leave the city unless expressly accompanied by Ouroboros. When you said they'd be taken into custody, I didn't think it'd be so relaxed. We find being accommodating is more effective, and I'm heir to the headship of the Ortiz family of the 6 houses. Ashley Sam says, when I tried streaming, that is. Yeah, low latency is all my SSD can handle. Well, no, but again, Ashley Sam, low latency is the good one. Low latency takes more. Low latency takes more from your computer, not less. Low latency requires more from your computer and your streaming software because it's shortening, it's picking up information so much faster that the amount of delay in between what you say and what your chat is seeing or hearing is the shortest it can be. So having it on low latency is the best option. It takes the most resources from your PC, but it is the best option ultimately for chat being like delayed. And Dumbq says lag equals bad, bad equals lag. Well, that is true. Ortiz, I've heard that name before. You probably know Timna, my mother. No way. We do know Timna. We've talked to Timna so many times now at this point. She was rude to us at first, but honestly, she's been, pretty okay, and she's helped us out a lot since then. Then let me introduce my little eyes and ears. My son, Shiner. Don, Don, Don. I wish that I was, I wish that I cared about this. That means you're... Thanks for helping my dad. Okay. I don't think that was as big of a reveal as the game expected it to be. But he's so small! Or is it me that's big? Oh yeah, because they don't know what a child looks like. No, mate, that's not... You know what? I can't be bothered explaining. You live in the city, so now we're friends. I'll tell you everything you need to know. Wait, I mean, the Kavesi or whatever that's in the middle looks like... That Kavesi has to be a first-termer. Look at how young that boy is. Okay, then tell us more about the delicious food. Unless all of these aren't all Mobius, right? These are not all Mobius. And me. No, not that. We have rules here. Yeah, you came from the outside, so some people might not like you straight away. But when they get to know you, I bet you'll make loads of friends. Wait, so do we live here now? How do you not even know? You're so much older than me. Ugh, okay, I'll explain one more time. So this time, listen. So Ashley Sam says, oh, then yes, high latency, my bad. Yeah, so you had to use the high latency option, because it takes the least amount of resources, but it also creates the largest delay. And yeah, like I said, when you stream in 4K, YouTube forces you to use it. You do not get a choice in the matter. I think it's because YouTube feels like they can't, they're like codec software or something can't figure out how to do low latency and actually get the 4K picture in or something. I don't know. Honestly, I think it's just BS. I think it's BS. I think they're being lazy. And I think it would just eat up more of YouTube's resources, and so they don't support it in lower latency. But I don't know. And also the annoying thing, by the way, is in the options for the latency, it says that you should be able to stream normal latency in 4K, but if you click that option, it automatically cancels it out of the normal and goes right back to high. No matter how many times you click it, no matter what you do, even though it says you should be able to use normal while streaming in 4K, it doesn't work. Monica's calling. I heard you brought in some folks from Colony 15. Yeah, thanks for letting them in. They're welcome, sure, but ultimately it's up to them. And I assume you know who is still with you. Let me switch to a channel he can hear. Okay? Triton, you copy? Arr, I'm in the middle of something right now. It's dinner time, you know. Shut your mouth and open your ears. You'll guarantee the safety of the prisoners with your actions. End of message. Prisoners, you say? I have no doubt you've brought a lot of chaos to the city, but I for one welcome it. And of course, I welcome the Colony 15 newcomers too. You're a strange one yourself, aren't ye? I come from a family of engineers. They taught me not to be prejudiced, but to judge things based on their usefulness. And yes, even when I'm faced with a Mobius. What? You were a Mobius all along? Wow, this kid he does not catch on. In the flesh, Squirt. So what you gonna do about it? You wanna beat me up? I'll take you on anytime. Not that you'd be able to defeat me. Oh yeah? I'll beat you up easy if you... I'll beat you up easy if you ever do anything bad. I'll beat you up easy if you ever do anything bad, okay? Don't worry, Dad. I've got my eye on him. And if it turns out he's a good person, then I'll tell everyone in the city. Shiner. Oh, you will you? You're an interesting pair of lubbers. You got guts. This old sea dog will behave himself a little while longer then. Uh-huh, you better. This is... Honestly, the dialogue there is pretty cute. Okay, so now... So Plain tactfully welcomed the Colony 15 soldiers to the city. It didn't take Shiner long to take a shine, haha, to the soldiers who saved his father's life.
I see some relations.
So now that they've moved in, if we go to the Erythia Sea, to the Cadencia region, that area that I was just in, there should be a couple of unique monsters, or even a few unique monsters there for us. Dumbq says, tall equals don't know what short means. Ashley Sam says, that's lame. YouTube is an idiot. YouTube is an idiot sometimes. I agree. I owe YouTube a lot for the ability to be able to do this, but also YouTube, like, still has a long way to go in terms of accommodating the people who are ultimately going to be its future, in my opinion. We should kidnap Toxic from wherever they be. They're missing their favorite game. Do you wanna like ping Toxic in Discord and be like, hey Toxic, where you been, friend? We miss you. Like, maybe if it's from you, it won't seem as pushy. I don't know. Unless he watches this and he realizes that it was all my idea. But like, I do miss Toxic. I miss Toxic. I feel like you guys probably miss Toxic too. I'm also just worried. I hope Toxic is okay. It could be that Toxic is just busy with, I think Toxic said that they were about to go into like pre-college or something, I think is what they called it. Oh my gosh, there's actually 4 unique monsters here, not 3, 4 of them. I guess that makes sense, 4 blades in the dark. All right, well in that case, let's focus on just one of them. And yeah, so does this mean I'm gonna get 4 different soul hack abilities here? That's insane. That's absolutely nuts. But honestly, these might be the last abilities we need. I don't know. Tiran Warrior, there's one of them. I mean, there's one of them right there. Dumbq says, who's Toxic? Toxic is Toxic Donut, and he joined us during Xenoblade. He's one of the community members, and he arguably, other than, like, I would say Ash, he's definitely the most talkative. Of everybody who's, like, been here during the series, I feel like Dumbq has been Now, Ashley Sam tends to be more talkative when... I think Ashley Sam, she's doing me a solid, and she's, like, being more talkative than usual because... Well, A, there's not as many people in here, and I know that you did mention that the more people are in here, the less you want to talk, Ashley Sam, but also, I think you're doing it a little bit for me, too, because you know that, like, I'm just feeling a little extra lonely tonight. So I do appreciate that, and don't think it has gone unnoticed. But other than Ashley Sam, like, Toxic Donut he was very talkative. He was playing through this game pretty much at the same time we were playing through it. And he just kind of, like, randomly disappeared, like, one day last week and hasn't been back since, and so I'm kind of just, I'm a little worried.
I better send them off.
So there's also 2 corpses here. Play your corpse some flute music. Corpses love flute music. I'm assuming these are going to give me affinity with Colony 15, which is good. Hopefully I'll be able to unlock some Colony 15 Collectopedia cards, because for the longest time I have not been able to get Colony 15 rep, and I really would like to, like, grind out rep in this game. And by rep I mean affinity. You have to understand, I come from a time of World of Warcraft where everything is called reputation, and in these games, it's called affinity. It's essentially the same thing, but different name. Okay, so we did that. We got 4 unique monsters with that, so I would say that was pretty worth it. How many more do we have left, or are we done? Did we finish? I don't know. Oh my gosh, we did! Let me just double check. Let me just double and triple check. So those were skills. Let me go through arts again. Okay, so those 4 unique monsters that I just killed, they were the last unique monsters that we needed to kill in the game. Period. End of story. So as far as
keep a record.
As far as the Soul Hacker class is concerned, we have every ability, we have every art and every skill unlocked. The only thing that we need to do now is and of course, I told you guys this, I don't know if I'm gonna be doing this at all. Like, even in my own spare time, I might, but I'm gonna have to be like pretty bored to do it. But any of these that are green, they have like upgrade requirements. Like this one, King's Bash, you have to defeat Conqueror Deep One, which is a unique monster, 3 times. That one's pretty easy. Some of them are pretty annoying though, like this one, Hydra Gas. Use this art the specified number of times. You have to use the art Hydra Gas 100 times before you can upgrade it. Now, I assume that a way that you can make this go faster is by putting everybody on the Soul Hacker class and giving everybody Hydra Gas. That means that, like, probably at least, you know, maybe twice per battle, all 6 of your party members are going to be using it 2 times. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, basically, instead of just using it twice per battle and having to do 50 battles, your 6 party members will get about 12 uses of it in, and you only have to do 10 battles, like that kind of a thing. There's also some where you have to do certain amounts of damage. There are some where you have to deal certain amount of damage with the specific art. So, like, you have to hit for 300,000 damage with Aqua Ball, which I'm pretty sure... I don't know if these can be done in chain attacks, but I would assume they can. I would assume they can be. There are some other ones that are pretty annoying. Like, some of them are easy, though. This one, defeat the specified number of monsters in total. It needed me to defeat 1,500 monsters, and we did that. Defeat 1,800 monsters, we did that. Use this art 100 times. Raise the affinity level of the given number of colonies or forces to at least 1. 8 out of 8. We did that pretty easily. So some of these I haven't had to think about at all, and some of them you have to actually equip the ability or the skill. Like these ones, defeat the specified number of monsters with this skill set. So I would have to defeat 150 monsters with debuff counter on one of my party members in order to upgrade debuff counter. So some of these take an incredibly long amount of time, and it's very grindy. So I don't know. We'll see how much I play around with those. I may build an entire party out of Soul Hackers. I know that it is technically the best build in the game, that you can defeat super bosses in like 20 seconds flat with 6 Soul Hackers. It's pretty crazy. But, yeah, I don't know. Ashley Sam says, I did, but they're offline, so I don't know when or if they'll see it. I did do it in main chat, gonna private message too tomorrow if they don't see it in main chat, but TBH, I haven't seen them online in a while. Yeah, I haven't seen them in the Discord either. That's partly why I brought it up. I hope that Toxic is okay. It's kind of unlike Toxic to just kind of ghost and not say... Like, usually Toxic would be like, sorry, I couldn't make stream, or I'm not gonna be able to make stream, and they would say why, but... Now it's kind of like, I don't know where they went. And yes, I don't want you feeling lonely or abandoned. And yeah, more people equals less chatty me. Social anxiety even online is brutal. And TBH, still today, my anxiety was convinced Disney hated me. Disney does not hate you. Are you kidding me, friend? Where did you get... I mean, look, I know how anxiety is. And that's exactly what I was talking about earlier. Anxiety makes you think things that are not real. Like, it warps your perception of reality. And I think maybe that's what's going on with me. So, to anybody who's watching this, if you've actually, like, got through this whole stream and you haven't left all angry or disappointed because I've been, you know, talking about how my viewers are not here and blah, 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 like, you have to understand from my point of view, I do have anxiety, like actually like anxiety disorder. I've been on antidepressants and anti-anxiety medications before. So I think I may just because of the burnout, I may just very well be having thoughts of anxiety that are sort of warping my perception of reality. I think in the grand scheme of things, people are just busy with college. People are just busy with their lives in general. People are sick in the case of Kalis. You know, I'm not going to expect Kalis to be here when he's sick. So, like, I don't know. Maybe next week will be a little bit better. Maybe Saturday. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Maybe Friday and Saturday will be a little bit better. I'm not sure. But we did get a lot done tonight, so I am happy about that. The stream actually lasted a full 3 hours and 15 minutes, which is pretty surprising to me. I was expecting this one to be a lot shorter, and it ended up taking more time than I expected. Partially because I had to kill a lot more unique monsters than previously anticipated, partially because we had that side quest that I was not counting on needing to be done, and then also because I spent so dang long
Let's make the most of our break, guys.
ranting and raving and blabbing about my fear and anxiety. So I hope you guys can apologize. Today might not have been the most entertaining stream to watch, but I don't know. Maybe it was okay. I mean, the beginning of stream was actually pretty good. I will say, like, people were in here and they were chatting with me and we were talking about a lot of fun stuff, and then it just kind of felt like everyone all at the same time kind of went, okay, bye-bye. And then I was like, oh. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll have another good start to tomorrow's stream, and maybe some people will stick around throughout the rest of the stream. Either way, though, did I save? God, I do this every time. I did. I'm like 99% sure, but no, I don't want to cook food. We just talked about how Manana's cooking is not useful.
It's good to keep a record.
Oh, well, if anything, the reason I came back in here to save is so that I could get an even 293 hours without the extra minutes tacked on. Okay, but now I know for a fact I have saved.
Should we get a move on?
DumbQ says back rooms. Why are you talking about back rooms? I know what the back rooms are, by the way. I'm very intrigued by the concept of the back rooms. For those of you that don't know who he is, he's an up-and-coming YouTuber. His channel has been growing, like, pretty, like, steadily, over the last, like, year or so. His channel name is Greg Bro Dude Man. All one word, Greg Bro Dude Man. And he started becoming popular because he was posting videos titled, like, Man with Fear of Ocean Plays Subnautica. So he started becoming known for his Subnautica series, and then he started doing a series where Man Afraid of Ocean goes to r/thalassophobia, or thalassophobia, I think is what it's called, which is the fear of the ocean, and that's the subreddit for it. And he would look at things and he would react to it and blah, blah, blah. And now, since then, he's branched out and he's done several videos on the back rooms. And I just think he is super cool. He's a super cool dude. He's sort of like, I feel like he and I, if we were in the same room with one another, or like doing like a co-op stream, I feel like we would meld super, super well. Like, same kind of, I don't know, I have a little bit higher energy personality than he does, but I feel like we both sort of have this sort of dry, sarcastic sense of humor that, like, would meld well together. Either way, super cool dude. You guys should go check out his channel after stream if you're interested. He does a lot of really cool videos, and he's just honestly a real cool dude to, like, he doesn't stream, but he does, like, pre-recorded stuff. It's just really nice to watch his videos, and he does stuff on back rooms. He does stuff on, like, he goes to subreddits and reacts to things a lot. He goes to the Thalassophobia subreddit. He goes to the Backroom subreddit. He goes to, like, I think he did one on, like, cringy things subreddit. He did one on,
Right.
I don't know. There was like, try not to be horrified subreddit. I don't know what it's called. It's basically like things that will, like, incite you and either make you scared or make you feel uncomfortable. DumbQ says, K, is stream ending? Stream is about to end. Yes, friend, it is about to end. And DumbQ says, thalassophobia is a fear of the ocean or deep bodies of water. That is accurate, DumbQ. Very good. Very good. And Ashley Sam says, it's totally your anxiety. It's a coincidence. The regs are gone today. I think you're right. I think you're right, Ashley Sam. And I'm really grateful to have you here to kind of, like, pull me away from that anxiety, because you said you have anxiety too, and you know how it is when you have anxiety. Sometimes you need somebody to kind of, like, pull you out of that bad mindset. So I'm glad you're here. And Ashley Sam says, learned something new. All right, friends. Well, tonight, despite all of my ranting and raving, it really was a lot of fun, and I really do appreciate everybody who's here. Even if you were just here, like, honestly, you know, people came in and said, oh, I'm just here to give the stream a like. I can't be here, but I came here to give it a like. And honestly, I love you guys. I'm sorry. I don't want anyone to feel like I am specifically targeting them or saying, oh man, you suck because you can't be here. Just the fact that some people came in to simply like the stream tonight, even though they couldn't actually be here, that means the world to me. I really do love you guys. I'm sorry that I've been such a downer lately. I am really trying to keep my negative, like my current negative energy under control. It's just been a little, things have just been a little heavy, you know, like I don't want to blame, you know, play the blame game, but I did, like, I lost my dad in April, and since then I have been having to deal with adult sort of things that I haven't had to deal with before. That in combination with having a rigid schedule where, like, I'm doing the same thing every day, it's just been kind of, like,
Hey, did you guys hear something?
weighing on me. Plus I have health issues. I've been going to so many different doctor's appointments. It's just very hard to stay positive, and it's very easy to kind of get lost within that. So maybe I really needed tonight's stream to kind of, like, put my mind in a better place. So thank you again, Ashley Sam. I feel like you've done me a great service here today by kind of, like, pulling me a little bit out of that anxiety. Ashley Sam says, see ya in the Discord. Well, till my sleep aids kick in anyway. All right. All right, friends. Well, thank you again for tonight. I'm glad that we got all of this stuff done, and it was a lot of fun. And I will see you all tomorrow at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time for Sagiri's Hero Ascension Quest in Xenoblade Chronicles 3. See you then, friends.